Oh, I'll tell you, my days, I have been running like no one's business. Netherlings, I have been sprinting around. Whew. The Expo to Club Netherbrand, Anime Impulse. Why the fuck do people want me places? Let me sit down. Let an Incubus breathe. Let an Incubus throw some love at his jellies. Let an Incubus do his thing. Hello from the Expo. Hello. My days. Fuck it. Nah. I just like spending time with my Netherlings. I wish I could say I had some 𝓱𝓸𝓾𝓻. I don't. We're still in the intro screen. Let's fucking go. Bum, 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 ba-da. Do-do-do, do-do-do. Yeah. Tell it. Ooh, ooh. Yeah, 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 yeah. Tell it. Ay, ay. Yeah. Da 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 do re mi fa sol la ti do. This Incubus is a hoe. All right, let's get on in here. All right, welcome. Get on in here, my dear sweet Netherland. Whoa, you guys are Newman. Ooh, oh, bloody hell. What the heck? All right, Newman. What's up? Hi, you guys miss me? How goes it, my dear sweet Netherlings? How goes? You're all looking especially adorable today. How are you feeling? How are you faring? It's been a little while, hasn't it? I didn't stream at my normal time today. It's been like, almost 24 hours since we last saw each other. How are you faring? You guys looking after each other? Have you already started drinking? No. I literally just like ran from like the Expo to here, which was pretty fucking awesome. We got a booked old night ahead, you know. We've got Raft with 𝓱𝓸𝓾𝓻 and Vane as well tonight as well, which is gonna be really cool. That's good. The Unholy Trinity getting back together again for more stuff. Hi, remember me? Wait a second. You were in my fucking booth. Oh, hi, Zanny. It's almost like I just saw you. Oh, look, someone else who was in my fucking booth. I also saw you on Twitter. Oh, goodness gracious me. Look at that. It's been so long since I've seen you. I know. To the Netherlings that were there, I hope you had a wonderful time getting to meet me. I heard that apparently a few of you came out of the booth and then just immediately like flopped on the ground and died afterwards. I heard there were Netherling casualties at the event. and Ram, thank you for the Akachaka, Ram, you giant sweetie, thank you. Brain short-circuited. Dude, thank you for being so sweet and patient. No, thank you. You were really fucking sweet to get to meet. Thank you, Ram, you giant hecking sweetie. Thank you. Mwah. Big mwah to you. My goodness. Thank you. Oh goodness, I'm glad you enjoyed the meet and greet. The meet and greet was something that I really cherished. So everyone who did come out and spend time with me, thank you so much. Like I really appreciate it. You big hecking sweetie. My goodness gracious. Did you see the tweet I made after? I only hopped on Twitter for a second, but I'm sure my algorithm will summon you back to me. Don't worry. I hopefully will find it. Don't you worry though. I will hop on Twitter and like go through the Expo tag after I'm done here. Maybe after I have a little nap though as well. Teehee. Hi there. I'm jealous of the pen plotter cards. They look so cute. The pen plotter was so fun because I was just sitting there like chatting and like doodling on the cards the whole time and just drawing cursed stuff. I'm sorry to the pen plotter people. Y'all just had to deal with like a bunch of cursed doodles from me on your cards. You had to deal with like me putting a little like ugly Netherling on my shoulder, or me drawing glasses on my own face, or like, you know, me doing like trying to draw another wing on myself, or me like drawing really bad animals. The pen plotters were adorable. They were. I hope that I can use the pen plotter again, but have like an actual like art tablet next time. I feel like that'd be really fun. Wait, were you physically there? No, I wasn't physically there. I wasn't physically. Well, I mean, my essence was there. They transported me via screen, you know. They picked me up, turned me around, stuck me in a screen, and I got to meet a bunch of little Netherlings, like, while I was there. It's all digital. Can you imagine if you were actually having to deal with, like, my hand behind a curtain, just, like, reaching out and drawing on cards? The aura was there. The aura was there. The panel was really fun as well. I love my 𝓱𝓸𝓼𝓽 Netherling. Good, thank you. Good. I went out of my way to try and, you know, try and short circuit a few Netherlings. I wanted to make sure that a few of you, you know, might stumbled a little bit. I think a few of you might have short circuited. All right, because someone came in and were like, the Netherlings who came out before here all walked out, and they had this like look that they died, and like some of them flopped over as soon as they left. What did you do? And I was like, that's for me to know and you to find out. Have your skills gotten better with art? Never. Never. It's a slow build, actually. I don't think it's terrible. I think it's actually pretty cute. I'm getting better little by little by little by little, I think. Fuck yeah. And of course from pre-chat as well, Mika, thank you very much for the member. Thank you, Mika, you giant fucking sweetie. Or Mikan, that's an orange. That's an orange in Japanese. That means an orange. A Mikan, that means that's an orange. I learned that. And it's winter. Thank you for the super. It's winter. I'm just gonna drop this here because I might not be able to stop by later. Hope you guys have a wonderful time this stream. Mwah to Zanny and the Netherlings, and the jellies, I should say. The Netherling. I always said nether jellies. Netherling jellies. Thank you very much. It's winter, and I hope you have a wonderful, wonderful time. Also, lovely profile picture. Is that the Netherling? Is that the Netherling? Wait, the Netherlings aren't on my shoulder. I need to correct that. Wait a minute. I need to correct that. Wait, I gotta fix that. I had to take the Netherlings off for the meet and greet. Wait a minute. Yeah. Here we go. Wait, gotta get him to climb back on. Climb back on. There we go. All right, there we go. Perfect. There. Okay, one. There we go. I had to take them off for the meet and greet, but now I can put them back on. Okay, one. Okay. There we go. Thank you very much for the super. I will catch up in a moment. I need to get my Netherlings back, otherwise it doesn't feel right. It feels wrong if I don't have my shoulder Netherlings, you know? It feels wrong. I don't want to not have them. He hates us. No, I don't. I need them back. I need them on my shoulder. That's where they belong. That's where they live. They need to live on my shoulder. See? It's like I can breathe again. Father has abandoned us. No, I need to be flanked by like Netherlings wherever I go. I need the crew. I need my little crew, you know? The guys, the dudes. Yay, shoulder rights. Squishy again. Damn. When to get the milk? Never. You know I'd never abandon you. I would never abandon you. Oh, darling. Hope you're well. I am doing wonderfully. Thank you, darling. And Archer, thank you for the 5 months. Hope everyone that went is having fun at the Expo. Damn straight. I think everyone's having fun. I tried to go out of my way to make sure they had at least a good time with me. You know, I wanted to make sure of that. I think that... Whoop, don't let me get away from you. I wanted to make sure everyone had at least, like, something to remember, like, a good, memorable experience out of it. That's what I think. And hell yeah. Mela as well. Mela, thank you for the 3 months, darling. Thank you for the 3 months. And, of course, the Netherling. Much appreciated. We love a good... Let me just sit a little bit more in my chat. There we go. Perfect. Perfect. I was sitting in my chair too bisexually. I was like, you know, like that. I was doing my thing. And of course, 𝔂𝓸𝓾𝓻 as well. Thank you for the gifted membership. 𝔂𝓸𝓾𝓻, much love to you. A big mwah to you, 𝔂𝓸𝓾𝓻. Huge, huge love. Huge, huge love. Goodness gracious me. And of course, 𝓱𝓸𝓼𝓽, how goes, darling? Lovely to see you. It feels like it's been forever. I would like to state for the class, I was in fact unshaken, and it was the boss who was blushing. Tee-hee. Well, yeah, I was blushing a little bit. I had to see all my Netherlings. I was like, I got to see some of my Netherlings, which was really cool. No, I always treasure every opportunity I get to meet Netherlings, and you know, even just hanging in chat and doing our streams together, I always really treasure getting to do these, and just like getting to do streams in general. They're something that's really special to me. So, you know, they just make me fucking happy. They make me smile. They make me glad. And it's something that, like, I don't know, I really feel it's something I'm very grateful for, and I continue to be very grateful for, you know, at least for the foreseeable future. You're not getting rid of me. Oh, 𝓸𝓼𝓾𝓻 2 bisexual is even a thing. Can't get enough. Oh, my thank you, darling. Thank you very, very much. I was so nervous. Thanks for letting me fumble through Irish. Oh, it's no problem. You did phenomenally. What are you talking about? You did fucking phenomenally. No, I loved getting to meet people. It was fucking great. I loved it. It was like, it was all so fucking good. I loved it. Oh, goodness gracious me. Right. No, it was fantastic. So thank you all for, like, you know, keeping me company and doing your thing. Oh, goodness. Right. Oh, no, it's gonna be nice though. It's gonna be nice. That's the last convention for the year. I believe that's like the last convention for the year. Maybe I think it might be. And Titus, how goes? Is that Titus Poor Pants? Sorry for the somber super, but I'm having a time right now. My family, dog, and godfather both passed away. Not together, just like in the same week. So I'm gonna crack open a gay side of the owl. Hey, get comfy, get cozy, Titus. Don't you worry, okay? You're gonna be good here. But it's Club Netherbrand. Get comfy, get cozy. You're gonna be doing your thing. Come by, chill out. Don't worry, we will keep you very, very comfy, cozy, and get you to the other side. So much, much love to you, and of course, a big mwah. Okay, I hope you're looking after yourself. Big, big love. Big, 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 big love. All right, darling. All right. And ooh, you have antics, and maybe Elevator Falls Dallas. Oh, we have antics. True, I have the meet and greets at antics, but this is like the last one with like a ton of running around. You know, it's like this is like more. How do I put it? This is more like normie coded now, okay? It's very like, it's very relaxing from this point onwards. Like there's no more like running around, and there's not like a ton of prep. Ooh, hi Zanny, hi Netherlings, hi, welcome on in. The Expo went so good. I'm really nice to like, I'm really like in the place now where it's like that wind down area of the night. I get to chill down, I get to breathe, I get to do my thing, and then, you know, just sort of like hit that equilibrium, you know. I get to enjoy the equilibrium, as it were. Hey, hi. We're still in like the yapping period of everything now. I'm just here sipping. No, you've had a crazy 2 weeks, right? This is the time where I get to now just go back to doting on my Netherlings. Like I've been at a different pace, and it's time to like go back to the cozy doting on my Netherlings pace, you know, where I get to be like, hey, okay, now you get spoiled. Now I get to drink and draw with you. Now I get to play cozy games. Now I get to, you know, do all of that. Yapping period, isn't that always? Well, yes, but also, right? But also, it's like, you know, the bit at the beginning where I like ramble for like however long until I'm like, okay, let's do a thing now. And Lisa Rocket, thank you for the 7 months, darling. Thank you very much, Lisa Rocket. Huge love to you. Let's go. Much love, darling. 7 months, it's a hecking long time. Not too long. You'll be at a year. That's wild Dio. I only moved to the UK next week, but one day I swear I'll see you at a con and bring a steel chair. Perfect. I'm speed running your request right now. Haha. don't ever don't worry about speed running anything for me. Don't worry about that shit. Feel free to just put it on the back burner. Never worry about speed running things for me. I was telling like Netherlings at the convention, don't ever worry about like doing like huge projects or anything like that. You know, ever worry about like, you know, doing whatever. Like honestly, it's just nice to be able to just sort of be like, you know, take things at your own pace. I said I'll take a week. Don't fucking rush yourself, okay? Don't rush yourself. I'd rather have you stay comfy cozy. I want you to stay comfy cozy. I demand everyone in here stays comfy cozy immediately. Your Incubus has said so. Actually, wait, my chat is set on top chat. Let me set it back to live chat so I can see everyone again. There we go. Bruh, I just had to like reset all of my settings for like between the panel, which is good. Okay. Don't say that now or I'll never get the thumbnails done, silly. Well, tee-hee. But I want to do some too where I'm just a useless pervert. Hey, look at me. You're not just a useless pervert. You're a Netherling, which means you're a useful pervert. Okay? That means your perversion can be used and weaponized. Alright? Never forget that. Never forget that. Alright? You're a Yahi-ling. You're not a useless pervert, you're a Yahi-ling. And that means that there is a mission there. There is truth. There is justice. You have been given a goal, an objective, not just from me, not just from the Yahi, not just from whatever you read, not just from the doujinshis, okay? You have been given a goal from the heavens, where you are supposed to represent the great nation of Yahi in the war against boy kissers, okay? You need to man that front. You need to get in there, dig your heels into the trenches and say, on this day you draw a line. You are fighting a war. You are fighting a war, and every day you are contributing. The Yahi has a purpose. The smut has a purpose. Everything you do has a purpose. Continue, my useful perverts. I've got you. I will continue to do my part at this war. I make Yahi in the name of House Netherbrand. Let's go. That feeling when you give an Independence Day level speech about gooning. Draw a line and then keep drawing the lines until it's two men making out. Thank you very much for the 1 month. First time sending one of these as a lurkling, so kind of lost at what to say here. So here, hearts. Why, thank you, darling. No, the member chats are really fun. I like them. I think they're really, really cool. I think it's really nice to be able to, like, you know, do the little thing where it's like, oh, member for 1 month, and then you can kind of get like a free little whatever. I know some people like don't read them or like you don't read them out loud, but that's kind of fucking cringe in my opinion. I'm like, bruh, like someone's been here however long that deserves acknowledgement, you know? Like you've been here, you've been doing your thing, you're like, whatever, I don't know. It's my thing where I'm like, fuck yeah, I love getting to like have a little look at the member chats and see you guys get older. Look at the nether branded. My little nether branded. It's like a free super. Exactly. It's like a free super. It's like one of those where I'm like, you know? Excuse me. I'm like taking little sips of water as well, you know? Gotta love the lurkers. Lurkers are the best. We love them here. Damn straight. So many Netherlings were coming to the meet and greet who were like lurkers. They were like, oh, I lurk, so you don't know me. And I'm like, that's fine. However, I will still tease you relentlessly. Just because you're a lurkling doesn't mean you're safe. You've come to a meet and greet. You're now exposed to the Incubus. There's no getting away. You've been caught. You're stuck. You're done. You're done ski, right? Eldling and Yahi-ling, I was there when the scripture was written. I was there when the scriptures were written. I was there when the ancient texts were first told. Trapped forever, damn straight. I love the thing you do, Zanny. I find it as robot. What the that thing. That's how you guys laugh. That's how the Netherlings laugh. They're like that's how you guys laugh. Zanny will tease you no matter what. Facts. Plus, we got the Unholy Trinity collab tonight as well, which is going to be really, really fun. I've been so looking forward to it. We're playing Raft all together. Wait, I thought that's how we cry. No. How you cry is... You're like that. No, when you have like more like of a more like vocal fry in it, that's how you laugh. You're like... That's you laughing, and crying is... There. That's like the sound. That's the difference. You can hear the difference. There's a big difference. I can tell. I can tell. Maybe you can't tell, but I can tell. Hey, Oliver, thank you for the super. Showed a gift bag for me. I hope you like the trinkets when you get it eventually. Why, thank you. Thank you very, very much. Oh, no, that's really, really lovely. It's fucking awesome. No, I really appreciate that. That's so fucking cool. And also, it was very, very nice getting to like meet the Netherlings who were there, do their thing, and like, you know, it was just very lovely. And you were definitely mentioned, and you were spoken of during your time. So yeah, no, you were. I am aware. It's a different. It is a different. One's like, and one's like, and Brit, thank you for the super. Thank you, Brit. Thank you, darling. Hi, Zanny. Gonna have to be VOD gang today because of work, but I hope you have a great time at the meet and greets, and I can't wait to watch the VOD when I get home. All good. I might still be going by the time you get home. There's an Unholy Trinity collab to do tonight, so I'm gonna be doing a stream either way. So I hope you guys turn up to that. It's me getting to spend time with two of my best friends. So I'm really glad if you do so happen to swing by. I would appreciate it all the same. Tiki. All right. But it was really, really cool getting to do the meet and greets. I don't know, it's very fun. And of course, I hope that I can one day get to meet all of you, you know? Netherlings, remember that time Zanny rapped faster than Eminem because of Manai-san? I clipped it it's on my channel. Oh god, yeah, the clip. And Jamie, resident seltzer addict. Hey, what's up? Thank you for the 1 month. Ever since I joined the community, everyone's been so nice. I am now going to sit on the ceiling. I kept hearing that from people at like at Anime Impulse, not Anime Impulse, well, yes, Anime Impulse, but also at Expo, where people were like, oh yeah, I started off just saying hi to the club and being like a casual Netherling, or not even like a casual Netherling. I just sort of like wanted to see what it was like inside the club. So I just sort of decided to like stick my head in and see what was up. And then after I stuck my head in, everyone was so nice that I couldn't leave. And now it's been like 6 months and I can't leave. Everyone's too nice. I can't go. I'm stuck here. Help. I got so many people saying they came in just to look around and go. Need to get Zanny over to America so us America-lings can meet him. True. I would love to meet some America-lings. That would be really, really awesome. Like, obviously we did Anime Impulse, but I'd like to do more Anime Impulses, you know? It's too real. It's too real. It's like, that's your home now. Exactly. No one is leaving the club. In the club, we're all fam. Ooh. Zanny, are there favorite words you've heard or seen from Netherlings when talking about you? Much love always, and may the happiness greets you with every step you take. I think I really like the thing that I've always... Okay, I'm not gonna say favorite words, but I am gonna say like favorite, a favorite thing. One of the things that always really strikes home for me whenever I meet Netherlings, and like I hear them talking about stuff, is like when they say that I've been able to help them in some way. Whether it's that they use my ASMR to get to sleep and they've been able to like, you know, help their sleep schedule because of that, or whether it's because they're having like a rough day and we're able to tune in to me doing something silly and they laugh as a result, or like they've had a bad day at work but they know that the stream's going to be waiting for them, and when they open the door to the club, they just are immediately sort of like greeted by this feeling of familiarity. That's probably like the thing that I love the most. Those are the things that I adore. It makes me feel really proud that I was able to do something for someone, and like it benefits them and their life on like a daily basis, rather than it being something where it's me putting myself at the center of it. I love the idea of like doing things that put you and like you having better like existences, or I help in some way at the center of it, because that's what I love, you know. It just feels good to me to do that, for sure. Goodness gracious me. And of course, thank you very much. Thank you, darling. Hi Zanny, question: should I bring my Zanny eater bag during a potential date? On one hand, I'll feel comfortable by it, but on the other hand, they're a normie. Take the bag with you. And then you can use their reaction to the bag as a way to gauge the quality of their character. Because if they're accepting of like something that's a little bit out there, like a Zanny bag, then you know that they're going to be very like chill, and they're going to be very like, you know, there's someone who's going to be able to be like measured. They're going to like want to measure out and feel out things and try and understand stuff that they might not immediately like get. And that's like a good way to indicate like whether they're a green or a red flag. You know, you can use that as kind of like a bit of a way to tell things, right? I think that might be a smart move, right? I like, you know, if they don't respect the bag, then you can't respect them, type of thing, right? I think that helps anyway. And of course, Higgsy, the Welsh VTuber, thank you very much for the 9 months. Xander, thank you for the bat. It was lovely to meet you. Met so many Netherlings at the Expo today, and more tomorrow at the FSP fan meet. 9 months, pog! 9 months, absolutely poggers. Thank you, Higgsy. I hope you enjoyed the meet and greet today. It was really cool getting to meet you. Much love. Huge love to you, darling. Let's go. Netherlings speak well about you because they are wonderful and it can be seen by the casual viewer. As much as you offer comfort, I hope the Netherlings can be that for you too. Oh fuck yeah, they are. No, I really love getting to like spend time with my Netherlings. Honestly, like I've had some squishy hours the sort of past week. The past week's been a bit of a squishy week for me. But knowing that I can sort of like come on stream and spend time with my Netherlings is something that like means a lot for me. It's probably going to be maybe a bit squishy into next week as well, but Xander's going to be hitting some squishy hours in kind of the next or Xander's started getting into some squishy hours, so it's going to be nice to be able to come to stream and get you know, a little mob of Netherlings by my side, which is going to be absolutely lovely. It's something I really do appreciate, and of course you guys keep me smiling, and I fucking love that. You know, it's good. And Pecan Club Netherbrand's resident peanut. 3/4 of a year in the club now. What? Thanks for being a positive force and a cause of joy. Can say for sure I've been happier since finding the club. I'm so fucking glad to hear that. Thank you, Pecan. You absolutely lovely little devil. Thank you so much. And of course, congratulations on the 9 months. That's like a whole baby Netherling in that time. Go baby Netherlings. One day, there will a Netherling will give birth to a baby Netherling, and that baby Netherling will be raised in the club. And they will become the next Xander after I die. They will become the next Xander after I die. Oh, goodness gracious me. That's the line of succession. Heir to the throne. Whatever Netherling gives birth first, that child gets to be the heir to Club Netherbrand. Zanny Jr. might be worse. That's even better, right? Might as well share class names, right? And of course, 06 Cheeky Cheryl. 06 Cheeky Cheryl, thank you very much for the super, darling. It was amazing to meet you at the Expo, even if I was really awkward. My sister was so happy with her postcard. Hey, you were not awkward in the slightest, and I'm really glad that your sister enjoyed the postcard. I'm glad that also I'm super glad that I asked about like the name spelling as well, and like I made sure it was right. Honestly, I knew it. Sorry, Lil Yawn, don't mind me. Lil Yawn, I've been running around a little bit. Don't mind me. I'm all good. I am all well. I'm doing my thing. I'm swerving and doing my thing. Goodness. Oh my goodness gracious me. Oh, EP Zanny. It's fine. Don't worry about EP Zanny. EP Zanny carries on. EP Zanny carries on. My goodness gracious me. Okay, but this is meant to be a drinking and drawing stream, and I haven't done any drawing yet. And I've got my little list up of where I need to pick up and do what I do. So, what do you guys say we slip and slide on over to the little drawing screen and we get drawing where I left off last time as well? Because we aren't that too far behind anymore. We're not too far behind anymore. We've like done a lot of switcheroo. We've been working really, really hard on this. So heck, we can go over to the little drawing screen over to here and do our thing. What do you say? Heck yeah, heck yeah. We can get working back on whatever scrunkly fucking thing is on the menu today. Let's go. Ikazo, indeed, Ikazo. All right, let's go. Let's transition over to here. And then here. And then leave that. And here we go. All right, we're back, everyone. What's up, gamers? How goes it, my pogging little gamers? How do? Look at that. That's a little heart. From me to you. Hell yeah. Yeah. There we go. That's a better one. There you go. There you go. That's from me to you, right? Now, heck. Speaking of from me to you and terrible drawings, okay? I actually have the first little request here, and this one is from Jules. It is a Eldritch Netherling. Are you keeping commissions closed this stream? I think I can leave them open this stream because I'm only like half a stream behind now. I actually caught up really, really well last stream when I had them closed. So like, I think we can leave them for a bit, and I don't think there's going to be like too many today either. So like, I think that this should be like a good pace that we can work at, because I'll probably be doing this for a few hours and then like recharging before the collab and then getting ready to go. So like, hell yeah. So this was an Eldritch Netherling. This was an Eldritch Netherling with, I'm a little out of practice, with sharp teeth. So we're going to go like this. All right, let's see if I can still draw the little tentacled Netherling, right? So we got like this. You keep saying famous last words. I don't think it's famous last words. I don't think it's famous last words, really. I think I'm just doing silly little guy things. I hope you guys like enjoy what I'm doing, you know? I'm sort of just making it up as I go along, but it is what it is, you know? Who needs to know things? Thinking too much gives you wrinkles. All right, so we're going to start off with like the little tentacles and like have them kind of swooshing about here, just being like that, right? And then we don't need to do too many. We just need to do like one here that like clips out from here. And then like one here. And hey, White Werewolf, thank you very much for the gifted membership, darling. Thank you very much, you big sweetie. Thank you, darling. A big mwah to you. And hey, 𝓂𝓸𝓾𝓻, did I miss you? The one who can't with English. Hey, what's up, darling? Hey, well, how goes? Let's go. The best 4 months of my life. You don't know how much you helped me when I was feeling like shit. Please take care of yourself, please. Don't you worry. I do take care of myself. I promise. Tomorrow, I'm getting up nice and early and going to the gym as well. I'm going to be like doing my thing. And heck, it should be good. I haven't gone to the gym while I was in Japan because I just didn't have time this time. But now I'm feeling like, you know, now I'm back in the UK. I'm back in like, you know, the home territory, as it were. I get to sort of get back to my old routine and hopefully, you know, have a bit of fun with it. So, you know, fingers crossed. I'll be back in the gym tomorrow before probably the Cyberpunk stream, so I can come in like nice and refreshed and having just done like a little stint at the gym. All right, we'll do like a little arm here. You make me want to go to the gym. Heck, is it a sign? Could it be your time to go to the gym? It could be. You never know. Hell, I've told 𝓂𝓾𝓻 that I'm going to turn him into a gym buddy for me. There we go. Join the bufflings. We have Jerry. True. If Jerry's not an advertisement for going to the gym, I don't know what is. Maybe they open one near me. Go for it, honestly. You know, kampai. Let's go. I'll drink to that. Kampai. There we go. Lovely. You're the reason I've been working out more and I'm now happy with myself. I'm fucking glad. No, stuff like that really does make me happy. Oh, I want a gym, but some days I'm lightheaded and I don't want to put my body through much if I shouldn't. No, that's totally fine as well. Like, honestly, what's important is going at your own pace and doing what makes you comfy when it comes to the gym. Like, it's a journey. It's a workout journey to get to where you want to go. And, like, a journey's not good if you miss destinations along the way, you know? There's no point in doing a journey if you just try and force yourself to go. It's a quick way to mess yourself up otherwise. All right, we'll do an extra big head, actually, on this Netherling. I keep thinking about, like, what should this Netherling's head be like? But I'm thinking I'm going to do something a little bit different with this Netherling, right? There we go. And Diana, how goes? How goes? Lovely to see you, darling. Look at that Yahi-ling right there. Humbly requesting a drawing of you and your K-pop twin, Han Noah from Blave. Two pretty blonde gym bros enjoying a protein shake together. Plap. Ah, yes, from Plap. I am aware of Plap. I know Plap. Plap is a thing. I discovered what Plap was a while ago. I'm aware of Plap. Indeed, I am aware of Plap. Yes, that's what I'm saying. Plap. For those who don't know, I know it's Blave. For those who don't know, when I first discovered what that group was, someone was saying it to me on a stream, and I dyslexia'd their super. So I thought that it was Plap, and I couldn't understand why people kept saying Plap, 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 Plap over to me. Over and over and over to me in the chat, and I was like, why is everyone just saying Plap? What's the deal with all this Plap, 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 Plap? Like, what? Why is everyone saying Plap? I was screaming. I was like, what's up with Plap? Understandable. Yeah, I saw that drawing you did. There was a lot of Plap there. I'm a fan. I love it. Mwah. Saw that little bit of art you did. Teehee. All right, Netherling with tentacles and a giant mouth. Teehee. And there's the little arm. Lamau. And Sharky Bean. What's up, Sharky Bean? Hi. Finally available to catch a drawing stream to make a request. I need EP soon because it's 3 a.m. But can I request a little pastel pink Netherling with a shark tail in a fishbowl? Of course. Happy to do a little pastel pink Netherling. Happily. I'm just working through the previous request, but I should get to it in a not too distant like future of this stream. Like, I'm feeling it. All right, what we'll do is we'll drop a little bit of that on there, and there, and there, and there, and there, and there, and there, tee-hee-hee, and there, and there. And then we'll drop a little bit of purple on the horns, there and there, because those always stay the same. Thought it had a burger head. I mean, we're going Eldritch Netherling. So, like, I feel like having, like, a very big... It said a big mouth. Big mouth. So I'm thinking, like, this is a very big mouth, you know? Designed to eat people. Like that. And then we go with, like, the grey for the wool. Perfect. Yeah. Je suis artiste. Je suis artiste. Nether Cthulhu. Yes. Why is the pen so small? Change that. I don't like it small. I want it big. I want it large. Here we go. All right, and then whoop. Here. Yes, nice. See, I'm an je suis artiste. There we go. And now we just put a little purple on the little spade of the tail. Nice. All right. Perfect. Perfect. I think this is a good start. This is a great little floofy Netherling. Great little floofy Netherling. Perfect. Zander with an accent. All right, let me just hide this while I save it. Boop. And you guys know the drill. I go here. Ooh. I turned the background purple. Ooh, that's crazy. All right, so let's save as. And what I'll do is I will create a new folder just for this stream. I don't think I don't. Yeah, so I can add it to there, actually. I can just add it to the previous existing folder within that. So I can go with, like, Eldritch Netherling. Oh, also requesting your interpretation of how the Yahi lings would look like. That's all from me. Okay, but the Yahi lings do a good job. The Yahi lings put in the work. They are hard workers. They have done so much. They toil in the Yahi mines and fight on the battlefields of Yahi. All right? Oui, baguette manager. Manger. Boop. Boop. What do you mean boop? Oh, this is like boop, 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 boop. Oh, and this one's from Titus Pawpants as well. This is from Titus Pawpants, this one. Oh, this is lovely. Can I make a request to draw your ideal man? Feel free to make him a monster, teacher, whatever you want. Just test your drawing chops, uncle. Okay. Excited clapping. A monster, teacher, whatever. Oh, let me quickly check my ping that I've got really quickly, just to make sure nothing's on fire. Let me just check there. Oh, and there we go. Okay, perfect. Now nothing's on fire, and boom. Oh, and Feely as well. Feely, thank you for the silver, darling. Sorry, I was glancing between the two. Sorry if that took me a second, darling. Mwah. Apologies for the wait. You know what I need? Since we're in my birthday week, I need a birthday Netherling, either with a cake or a gift to put on my cake on Thursday. I'll drink and draw with you tonight. Oh, fuck yes, Feely. Thank you, darling. Cheers to you. Thank you very, very much. Fuck yeah, you do your fucking thing. Cheers to you. Let's get drinking and drawing with me, my love. Let's go. And Sweet Suga as well. Sweet Suga. Hi, Zanny. If it's not too much to ask, can I request a chibi Netherling riding on a cloud with a teddy bear? I'd like this to be my new profile picture. Love always. Ooh. Okay. I like it. Okay, so if we're doing like ideal guy, right? Okay. All right. If we go, Okay. I need to meditate on this. So, obviously, if we're talking about like whatever, horns are kind of like a must. I'd like some horns on whoever I end up with. You know, if we're going with like super ideal, I would like some horns. You know, would love some of that. Okay. Gotta have the handlebars. Okay. This is me going entirely from like. So there is no rhyme or reason to this. There is no methodology. I'm not going to do something funny like draw, you know, a certain teacher. But like, you know, I'm gonna go kind of like what little by little and just be like, what are aspects that I like? Okay. So what I'll do is I will just go with like horns. Horns are always good. We love some good horns, right? Because also I can match horns with someone and we can get like matching horn accessories, which would be really, really cute, right? Matching horn accessories would be absolutely adorable. Okay. So, obviously, matching horns. Okay. Hair, you know, I'm not... Okay. So, part of me is like, long hair is cool. But you know the fucking problem with long hair? And I say this as someone who has grown their hair out, right? The problem with fucking long hair is how much of a fucking mess it is, and you find it everywhere, right? So, like, I find my hair in my face, my food, my everything. I end up eating it half the time, right? So, like, hair is, like, a bit of a thing, real, right? Now, I've got pretty long hair. So if I'm with someone who also has long hair, then that just means we're leaving like a whole ass trail of hair everywhere, right? Right, exactly. Exactly. It's a pain. Long hair and lip gloss. My days. My days. Can confirm. Can confirm. But the pulling. Right. But you don't need super long hair for pulling, right? Now, we'll assume that this person, we're gonna do a bit of a rough one. We'll say we're gonna work with like, I don't know, let's say, you know, I'm not going to go with blonde here. I'm blonde. There can't be two blondes, can there? I don't want to. Okay, in this example, I'm not going to be I refuse to put myself in the position of being like one of two blondes, right? Because then that's blonde and horns and that's me. So I'm thinking like maybe like slightly worse hair as well. Like, you know what, darker than that. Not that. Like maybe like a darker shade, like a dark gray sort of way. I could fuck with that. I could fuck with like a dark gray, right? You know, that works. The dark gray works, and it covers up the base of the horns as well. And then suddenly I'm not the only one. I'd like maybe like, you know, a bit of floof in that hair as well. Maybe a bit down on one side, some like classic emo look. Okay, right. Okay, now makes me think of drawing a Netherling in a wig. What is it? Just say you're into old men. You guys already know I like older men. What are you talking about? Okay. I will say, though, I have a thing for armor. I have a thing for armor. Like, I definitely have a thing for armor. Okay? So I don't know who this individual is, but, like, if we're going with something, definitely, like, armor. Definitely, like, some big fancy armor. Definitely, like, you know, give me some armor. OMG based? Based? Right? Right, we need some armor if this is happening. All right. I mean, if we're being precise and we're going for like something, these are just, again, this isn't like anything. These are just a bunch of traits that I like thrown in together. So like, if we're going with Yahiable, then like armor is also good. I totally don't know who this could be. For real, this is like just my preference, right? This is just my preference. There is no like person in fucking mind. These are like this is just like, you know, something I find chill, right? This is like something I find chill. Now, I will say though, I do prefer like heavier armor. So like light armor is fine, but like heavier armor is like better, you know? So I'm talking like not just like the little thing. I'm talking like full like half plate. Half plate is fucking hot. I think half plate is good. Okay, half plate is good. Definitely, big fan of half plate. Or like full plate, right? Yes. See. No, it's not him because he's wearing like light armor. There is no half plate going on there, right? You want to hear No. Okay, no. The reason I like the heavy armor is taking it off. Taking it off is like a good part of it because like, don't get me wrong, but like someone dressed in heavy armor then means you get to open them up like a can of sardines and, you know, like enjoy. Right? So then you've got that. You've got like the heavy armor, you've got the arms. Arms, yeah, fine. I could do anything with the arms. You know, ideally, like, okay, you know, I don't know. I don't have any real preference. This is just becoming my fucking armor fetish. But like, for real, you want to know what I love? I love a good clawed gauntlet. I mean like a gauntlet which like has the little like fingies, but like has like the little claws at the end. You know, I love a good clawed gauntlet with like the hand and then like within it's got like almost like the fingertips come to like points at the end, you know? Like those are hot. Like a claw, like a gauntlet with claws on the end. is like nice. You're so right, King. Right? A good claw. A good... You know what? I'll just say claws. We can just say claws. Claws are fucking phenomenal. I love claws. Claws are hot. They're great. They're fantastic. Boom, 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 boom. Hello, Zanny. Hello. Hello. Right. Claws, great. Love some claws. Right? Boom. Like, bonus points if the thumb has a little claw as well. Right? Boom. Like, boom, boom. And, like, if it's armor. Again, why do I like armor so much? I'm in an armor phase. But, like, I like armor. Okay? That's good. Face? Okay, I can't really say anything I have in preference to, like, face. I don't have any preference with face. You could look like anything, right? You could look like anything. Oh, actually, you know what? All right. Controversial thing I'm going to put here. Controversial thing that I find attractive. Wings. Wings, but the angelic ones. Wings, but the angelic ones. Really anything otherworldly. Anything otherworldly when it comes to, like, wings or, like, you know, anything along those lines. Very good. Very, very good. That sort of vibe. This one's drawn terribly compared to the other one, but oh well. It's less of an art piece and more of an exploration, right? So, like, wings, great. If they were, but the horns clash with the Gen 3 boy, so it's not that. So the horns clash with the Gen 3 boy, but so, like, you know, that's not a match, right? The wings are that heavy armor. Fuck no, that boy's barely wearing anything. Right? So, like, you know, he's wearing, like, you've seen what he's wearing. It's like a jacket, right? But, like, nah. So, that doesn't quite measure up, right? Your type is a celestial paladin. Think, like, tiefling paladins, like, tiefling celestial paladin? I don't know, right? And Mexley Light, thank you very much for the super. Yay, thank you for the 16 months, darling. Or the 16 months, I should say. Whoa, 16 months. Much, much love to you. Cheers to you, darling. Thank you very, very much. Right? You know, I think this is such a weird thing. I'm attracted, like, guys, armor, wings. Maybe just, like, you know, maybe just, like, yeah, maybe just, like, a tentacle or two. Maybe just, like, a couple of those. Maybe just, like, one or two of those. Maybe like a few of those. Maybe like a handful of those. Maybe those. Maybe, like, just a couple. Maybe not too many. You know, maybe like a few of those. You know, maybe just a few of those. Maybe just to, like, you know, just to keep me on my toes. Maybe like that sort of way. They you know, they're good on a guy. They're good on a guy. This is turning into very monster fucker hours, right? But, like, you know, that sort of vibe. You know, I'm more into the Archangel wings. They look good. They're good for uppies. Like, my Kamiyoshi is so based. So, like, very Chimera coded. I know. Again, I don't really need much else. I'm confused at what I'm looking at. Listen, just give me someone in heavy armor angel wings, some tentacles, and a murderous indifference towards me. Okay? I'll find a way to make it work. I'll find a way to make it work. Right? Teehee. There we go. Yeah. There we go. There we go. Some of those traits remind me of some of your besties. Well, what about a mask? Wait, that's perfect, actually. Wait a minute. That's perfect. Okay. Even better. Give me like a lower face covering of some kind, right? Give me like a lower face covering. Like, oh, no. You know what? Give me, that's a great one. That's a great, you know what? That's perfect. Just give it like that. And like a lower face mask, right? With just a pair of eye holes that look out indifferently, right? Oh, this is even better, right? This is perfect, right? Some type of mask. It just needs to be some type of mask, right? That like just like has its thing going on. You know? I'm thinking like some type of mask. Love me a good mask. Love me a good. Okay, I hope that was insightful. I hope that was insightful. To anything. That was. I hope. Boss distracted me. Oopsie. And Sita, thank you very much for the gift. For the super. Sorry, I'm getting all these fucking wrong today. Thank you very much, Sita, for the super. Hey, Zanny, could you draw what you think Netherlings would, as superheroes/vigilantes would look like? I'll probably either print out as a poster for my new room or use it as a Twitter profile pic. Thank you. Aw, thank you, darling. Sure thing. I'll try and get around to that as quick as possible. Thank you so much, darling. Mwah. Giant hecking sweetie. And of course, here we go. Could you draw a Xander, the fish? And this is from Cloudiness. Cloudiness, thank you very much, Cloudiness. If you're out there, could you draw a Xander fish? I can draw it. Yeah. That's the one with the big ugly mouth, right? That's like, you guys get to see a cursed fish. And Nori, thank you very much, Nori, you big heckin' sweetie. How goes? Hi, Zanny. Remember me? Yes, I do. Of course. How could I forget? I love you, and I'd like to request a chubby Netherling resting on a floaty at the beach. Please. I liked the otter, so I'm awaiting your masterpiece. Thank you. I remember you saying that it was that the otter was cursed. But you know what? Fuck it, it is cursed. So, you know what? Much love to you anyway. I fucking love that. Okay, I know that it was like... The Xander's like a weird brown color. Like that, right? Fried Xander is delicious. Hey guys, I hope you take your time when eating me. Hey, be sure not to eat me too fast. Oh wait, no, it's more of a fish than it is a... There we go. And then there's like a fin at the back. Oh yeah. It's like that. And then cease. Use lots of sauce. It's true, you do need to use lots of sauce with an Incubus. We're quite a dry meat. You know, I loved that show for a while that was on YouTube, where it was that guy talking about how he'd cook and prepare various Pokemon. I don't know why, but I appreciated that. I really appreciated the dude who would talk about how he would cook and prepare various Pokemon. Something about that was just very, very based. And then... Oh yeah. Oh yeah. Check this out, guys. Check this out. I'm drinking and drawing and drinking. What Pokemon would you eat? Which one wouldn't I eat? You know what? I think a Chikorita would be delicious. I think a Chikorita would make a delicious salad. I think it's going to be like a spicy onion almost, right? I think Chikoritas would be like naturally very tasty. That's like one that stands out in my mind as a very edible Pokemon. Very, very edible. Definitely. Oh, and oh, the bell milk, the milk tank. I think milk tank is just naturally edible. So that would be a good one. Torchic would probably be good as well. I'd take fried Torchic any day. And Celestia, thank you very much for the super, darling. Father, can I commission you a Netherling shaped like a blob of pudding served on a plate, but still with horns and a tail? Be as creative as you want for the garnishes and decorations. Why, thank you, darling. Of course. Thank you very, very much, you giant sweetie. Mwah. Let's go. Thank you very, very much. I'll try my damnedest. I'll try and give you a good old show. All right. Yo. Whopper, triple, Whopper, junior, double, triple, Whopper. You live at this address. Oh, and now. You know what? Oh. There we go. Perfect. Okay, this Xander's looking better. Right? He's beginning to get a bit of a dapper look to him. Oh, shit, I'm understanding things. Oh, I'm perspectiving. All right, and then... Here we go. Okay, and then what we'll do is we'll switch it to like a lighter color, and we'll. Oh, this is gonna be good. So what we'll do is we'll draw a line here, in the lighter color. Okay, and then we'll do the bucket of paint. Yeah. Oh, this is good. Okay, and then what we'll do is we'll take this color and make it a little bit lighter, and then that'll be good. And then what we'll do is take the bucket of paint and go bam, 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 oh, bam, bam. And then we take the lighter color again, and we go like this, like bam, 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 bam. Okay, that was the wrong color. Zanny, don't mind me, darling. Okay, I'm drawing a Xander. This is a Xander, like the fish, like the fish. Right? This is a Xander. Because, like, I've seen them on YouTube. Not YouTube. Twitter. And, like, they look like that. Right? That's what they look like. They've got, like, flatter heads. But this one doesn't have a flat head because I only know how to draw circles. So, yeah. No. Very based. Very based. Absolute perfection. Yeah. Yeah, fish don't make that noise. Yeah, they do. Yeah, they do. Why? Do you speak to fish? How many fish do you know? Call one right now. Ask it how it speaks. No, because you don't know any fish, do you? No. Exactly. You don't know the stereotypes of fish that you've seen on TV. Exactly. That's what I thought. You don't know real fish. You're out there in the real world struggling. Exactly. What kind of fish? They make weird ass noises out of the water. They're like me. They're like out of the water. All right, that's perfect. That is perfect. I will save that as Xander. It's gonna be perfecto. Save as PNG Xander. Girl, hey, Dorian Gabriel, straight from the convention and into the chat. Hey, what's up? Hey, how goes? How goes, darling? Oh, let's go. Dorian, what's up? Hi Zanny, could I maybe request a Netherling with little deer antlers? I was thinking, it was awesome meeting you by the way. Thinking of going from Nyx's good puppy to Zanny's little devil now. Teehee. Ooh, thank you, darling. Careful, Nyx might get jealous if I steal you. Oh, darling, thank you very much, Dorian. Cheers to you. Oh, goodness gracious. Hell yeah, I shall add you onto the pile. We're going to work through last stream, and I should be able to get through all of this quickly. So thank you very, very much, darling. Thankfully, we haven't got, like, any crazy ones so far, where it's like, oh, give me a 15 Netherling scale request of you getting topped by various other VTubers, passing you around like a blunt with full detail on each of their hands. Make sure their hands are especially detailed. Make sure their hands are especially detailed, which is great. Lamau, the artists in the chat know the hand struggle. Sir, just say you want to draw it. Listen, okay? Listen. In the words of an artist that I saw on Twitter, try and draw hands. Realize you can't draw hands. Draw a pack of grapes. Try and turn them into hands. Realize you can't draw hands. Draw a pack of grapes again. Turn them into paws. Realize you can't draw hands but can only draw paws. You're a furry artist now. Realize you're a furry artist because you can't draw hands. Oh, goodness gracious me. And of course, Trash Bandit Venti. How goes it? Hello, dearest Incubus. May I request three Netherlings getting married? I am dragging my throuple into the club, and I'm working on converting them to full sheep jellies. Perfect. I love that for you. Draw them in little by little. Make them part of the club. I promise you, they won't regret it. We have candy here. We have candy, and I don't know what else we have here. We have candy. Aww. Also, I just got shown a picture of from Mane-san of one of the Netherlings from the convention, with Xander imprinted on the French flag that is on their bed. Alongside several papes and Nessa berries, which is fucking based. I love that. Look at that. There is Xander on the French flag with a bottle of wine alongside several Nessa berries being used as a bedspread, which is great. I have now been put on several flags, which I love. I've been on a British flag, a French flag, and I've also been put on the Polish flag as well, which is. Oh, look at that, guys! Pastry! Pastry! Haha, English only in chat. Please. English only! This is an English only chat! Thank you, Pastry. I will do my utmost. I'll work through the backlog, and I'll try and draw a hand. Watch me just stare at my hand the whole time and be like, how does this fucking thing work? I'm like, what? Because, like, I don't understand. Okay. I understand yaoi artists when they struggle with hands. I do. I really, really do. I really fucking do. Right? I do. Like, for real, I do. Spades artist beloved. No. Oh no, I'll do you one better. Can you draw me another set of nails with hands included? No. Shout out the person that used my hand cam as a Shout out the person who used my hand cam as their reference for when they were drawing yaoi. They wanted to know how to draw hand anatomy, so they used my hand cam streams as like the hand anatomy study for them using it to like have one yaoi man fucking the other, and like using my hands as like the study for the various like hand positions. My hand cam has been used for like a yaoi. Someone commented that they were like that they did like a whole fucking thing and they needed a hand example, and they were like, your hands are perfect for it, and I'm like, let's go, let's fucking go, let's go, that's perfect. You can't say that. Not, I don't know what it is. I don't know. I didn't hunt it. I was just like, oh, thank you. That's a big compliment. Thank you for using my hands. You know, thank you for using me. Thank you for using me. I appreciate being used. I really, you know. Oh, and this one's from Party Princess Sassy Simone. Here we go. Can I ask for a blend of a Nether Kindred? A Netherling plus a Kindred. Okay. A Nether Kindred. All right. Let's see. All right. It's been a damn long while. So like, I'm thinking it's been a damn long while. I stopped by like Vox's stream earlier today just to see what he was talking about. He was talking about what was it, like moving from the US. So like hell, let's just see how this goes. Oh, for my commission, just to let you know, Vox doesn't have an official mascot, so you can do a Netherling with some aspects of one of his models. All right. He keeps threatening to eat the kindred. Bruh, I just bite my Netherlings back. See, I just bite my Netherlings back. And Rui, thank you for the silver. Sorry, I'm catching up again. I'll do you something more cursed. Draw a foot. You know there was like an entire comic artist for like Marvel that couldn't draw fucking feet. Or no, it was DC, sorry. That couldn't draw feet. So he would always stretch the legs out really, really far in like every panel, so he didn't have to show feet at any point. That's like a thing you mentioned, right? And Vanya, I love Netherbrand's place. That's loving boy kisser. Draw sweaty yaoi, pretty please. Like hot sweaty yaoi. Hot. Okay, but it's gonna have to be me and Ryzar. That's it. It's gonna have to be me and Ryzar. That's your rule. I'm sure you'd hate that. Hey, and Megamus, thank you very much for joining the Netherbranded. You got a fucking cute profile picture, by the way. Fucking adorable. I love that. Blaze Lust, let's go. Nah, I remember someone saying the other day that they thought it was really cute that all of like my top ships were just with my friends. And like, I don't know. I also kind of really appreciate that because it gives me like, it means that when we're on stream together, it gives us something else that we can like goof around about, and I really like that. I really, really like that. It's Yona from Akatsuki no Yona? Hell, I'm not like super into like anime and manga and stuff like that. So like, it's really cool seeing like cool character design. Sometimes I see you guys like have little profile pictures that I'm like, oh, that's really fucking cool, you know? But like, fuck yeah. And Tori Wogi, thank you for the 17 months as well. I have no idea how it approached that long, but it was so nice seeing you last week. P.S. The Netherlings are pretty cute. Move aside, Incubus. Tori Wogi, thank you for the 17 months. Sorry, I can't move aside. Me and the Netherlings are a package deal, right? Me and the Netherlings are just stuck together. That's it. Blazelust, Dusklust. Incubros, Unholy Trinity, basically just your pookies. It really is. It really fucking is. The Incubros I like, yeah. Blazeless, Dustless. My fucking pookies. They're literally my fucking pookies, and I just dote on them. The problem is, right, that like, okay, you want to know a fucking problem with me? And I'm gonna yell about this as I fucking draw, right? So, a problem with me is, I am in no way in like a relationship with any of these people. But once they become my fucking pookies, I start like treating them so fucking good, by the way, okay? Because y'all saw Ryzar literally be like, damn, I could use a fruity beer. Like, oh, I wish I could have a fruity beer. And I was immediately like, Pookie, Pookie, do you require a... I'm going to go get a fruity beer anyway. Let me get you one. Let me get you a fruity beer as well. Come on, we'll make sure that you can have a fruity beer if I'm having a fruity beer. Hey, let me deliver that to your room with a cup of ice. I'm like immediately like... I'm like, here's a fruity beer delivered to your room with a cup of ice. And I'm like, there you go, friend. Which, on one hand, I'm sure people will be like, oh yeah, that's so great. But I'm like, what the fuck is wrong with me? What the fuck is wrong with me? The fuck is wrong with me? Why am I spoiling these people? Why am I spoiling my friends? How dare I? Am I an acts of service type person? No, no, I'm physical touch. Actually, let me do a little circle for the Netherling. Perfect. Not perfect. Not perfect. Not perfect. Not perfect. Not perfect. Kinda perfect. Those who call you their boyfriend, how could I not find that endearing? Right. Whatever you do, don't fix it. It's adorable. Well, teehee. It's nice. It's nice, and it's also the thing where, like, Ryzar and literally everyone on that list had my back when I needed someone to have my back. You know? Like, they when I say, like, had my back, it was like had my back. You know, like, it was a thing. And that's why, like, I'm always like, hey, whatever you need, I'm here. Come on. What do you need? Do you want to commit crime? Let's commit crime. It's been so long since I've drawn, my days. Am I like, have I lost it? No, I haven't. Child act. Oh, look, Pastry spotted another child actor. Hi, we can see each other. Yeah, okay. Child actors can identify other child actors at a firm range. Actually, my first, like, proper role was I was what would I have been? What would I have been? So back when I was younger, there was this new play that came out, and it was absolutely making a splash, right? This was back when I was younger. There was this wonderful new play that had come out. A human wrote it, would you believe? It was all a splash in the underworld. They loved it down there, right? You might not have heard of it. It's still very recent. It's called Hamlet by this guy, William Shakespeare. You know, he's very much Pookie there. He's very, you know, you might not have heard of it. It's very contemporary, you know, very, very contemporary. But no, the underworld loved that shit, you know, absolutely ate it up. Wonderful. He did what to his spear? Well, that's the thing. I kept saying, if he's shaking his spear, he better not be doing it in public. Otherwise he can't, you know. All it's going to take is one arrest, and before you know it, he can't go near a public park again. So, fuck. So little Zanny auditioned for, upon the advice of his English teacher, to go try out for Hamlet at the Royal Theatre, and surprisingly, little Zanny got the role after. So he actually was the understudy to start off with, actually. So originally, little Zanny was the understudy for it, and what happened was the actual guy who was meant to be Hamlet had a breakdown and said he didn't want to be a child actor anymore, which I was like, your loss, my fucking gain. Go, have your breakdown. I'll benefit off your weakness. You know, go live a healthy life, weakling, you know. So, go live a healthy life, weakling. See how long that suits ya. And pretty much from there, I got the role, from being the understudy, and they were like, well, Zanny, we need you to step up. And that was my first like little role. It was Hamlet, and I had to learn all of the lines, and I got to be taken out of school for, I think it was because it overlapped with the like summer half term, spring half term, or the spring term. So I got to be out of school for 2 weeks as well, which was really nice. And then yeah, that was all bish bash bosh done. Jobs are good. Your first role with Hamlet? Yeah. I started out the gate strong. I started out the gate very, very strong. One kid's breakdown is another kid's origin story. Exactly. Listen, that kid didn't have what it takes, okay? Yeah, and then from there, it was just sort of like doing whatever was vibes at the time, in all honesty. It was just doing whatever was vibes. Next year, it was... that was it. It was kind of a downward thing from there, though, because I think it was next year I was... not Iago. I was unfortunately demoted after that. Well, not demoted, but like... I tried out for Othello, and obviously they didn't have me cast as an Iago type. I didn't quite fit the Iago build yet. I wasn't devilish enough yet. I was still too innocent to them, unfortunately. So I ended up being, I think it was like 𝓂𝓸𝓾𝓻 or something like that. Or not 𝓂𝓸𝓾𝓻, well, like, or 𝓂𝓸𝓾𝓻's son. It was some bullshit role. Wait a minute. All right. Yeah, then that was my like thing where I was like, oh. There we go. Perfect. All right. We start off with the basic Netherling build, right? But then what we're going to do is we're going to give them like a slightly different color. We're going to blend the purple and the red and make them like a plum, right? These Netherlings are going to be plum colored. Right, musicals are fine until you... in the nicest way. I say this in the most respectful way to all of the tech kids in the audience. Musicals are fine, but dealing with the tech kids are a fucking nightmare. Okay? Tech kids are too fucking... Tech kids, okay? They're a fucking headache. The kids working in tech, they're a fucking headache, all right? I could say this, and I know it's the whole thing where the tech kids make the theater run. I know that you guys are good, right? But also, you guys can shut the fuck up. We're the ones singing, all right? I am sorry. Again, it was another Chloe. Chloe, you do not need to be climbing your ass onto the stage, okay? You're doing the lighting. You're not singing this bit, all right? My days. My days. Implying not all theater kids are headaches. Okay, but the tech kids, okay, I'm allowed to bully the tech kids. I'm allowed to. Let's go with like the regular Netherling look with the little smile. But then what we'll do is we'll just give these Netherlings a sword. These ones get a fucking sword, that's why. The difference? These Netherlings get a fucking sword. There we go. Nice. They get a sword allowance, no fair. Well, yeah, but they don't get a propane allowance. So what would you rather have? Would you rather have a sword or would you rather have cocaine? Propane. Freudian fucking slip there. Small, tiny slip. Ignore what I said there. I did not. Oh, fucking hell. There goes the VOD. So, fuck. I didn't mean to fucking say that. I meant to say propane, not cocaine. They don't get you don't get a cocaine allowance, Netherlings. Okay? No one in the club gets a cocaine allowance. Maybe me. There we go. My days. No, that was just a fraud. Yeah, I've said worse deliberately, accidentally being like, oh, you get Freudian slip when you say something else, but you mean your mother. When you say something else, but you mean your mother. Wait. Obviously, he said like Coke, like Coca-Cola. Yes, that used to have cocaine in. Which was really interesting. Like, you know, it used to have cocaine in the good old days. Can't believe they got rid of that. Humans find a way to take the fun out of everything. You know what? Let's just give this thing a straw hat as well. We'll go with the sword and we'll go with like the little straw hat. There we go. Perfect. We'll give him his little hat. Yeah. There we go. There we go. Another. See? See, that one works. Wizard of Oz got our tech team send and did open the curtain for Emerald City. Wait, Pastry, you dying? Wait a minute. Wizard of Oz got our tech team and did open the curtain for Emerald City. See, this is what happens when you're a theater kid. You either turn into there's no fruit out if you were ever a child actor. None. There was no route out. You're done. You're done. Stoned. There we go, Pastry. Thank you, Pastry. Sorry. Mwah. Okay. Wizard of Oz got our tech team stoned and did open the curtain for Emerald City. My days. See. Shout out the There we go. The super autocorrect / predictive text actually sucks though. For real. I always try and make sure that if you guys have like a correction to like a super you've sent or something like that, then like I always try and like, you know, make sure to like read the correction and see that. Thanks for the Nether Kindred. It's a simple one, but also like there's no mascot to crossbreed with, so I decided you guys get a hat and a sword. You guys are a little bit of a different color. You get a hat and you get a sword. Which, like, to be honest, is still more creative than how they do shiny Pokemon. So, ta-da! Stoned is crazy, though. No, look, I remember when we did, it was probably in high school. It was college. So when we did Our House, right, which was a musical, the musician, the band actually went out before the show, got drunk, and then turned up and played, right? Shots fired at shiny Pokemon. Did you know okay, here's a little did you know that I bet you didn't know about shiny Pokemon. Because I don't know who was talking to me about it. I don't think anyone was talking to me about it. I think I just heard it on a YouTube video. But, right? Did you know the reason the original shiny Pokemon look fucking trash is because of the fact that Nintendo coded it into the game that, like, instead of it being that they had like a specific palette that they were going to use for the shiny Pokemon, they actually had it so it just used the palette of whatever Pokemon was won over from whatever color they were meant to be. So it literally was just, hey, Pokemon 24, use the palette of Pokemon 25. Pokemon 25, use the palette of Pokemon 26. Pokemon 26, use the palette of Pokemon 27, right? And like, that was why some of the palettes are like indistinguishable early on, because they didn't actually use an art design team to do that. They just commanded into the base game to use the palette of the Pokemon next to it. Yeah. I thought that might be a thing. Like, that might be vibes, you know? Okay, I think that's me. No way I'm caught up. Am I caught up? Let me double check that I'm all caught up. Because I might... Yo, wolf pup. Rock. One. Another bully keto. Yeah, I think we're caught up. I think we're caught up to this stream. I think so. I'm just... You didn't do mine, boss? Wait a minute. I'm looking back. I'm looking back. Wait, I'm looking back to just double check. I need to make sure. But what did I do? Wait a minute. I got to double check. Boss the hand? Not like to like the ones that are in this stream. The requests in this stream. Like from the last one, because we were doing the last stream. Not like to now, but like... You know? Oh, it was the stream that didn't happen. That was it. It was the stream that didn't happen. Wait, no. What was your request from the stream that didn't happen? Because there was a stream that didn't happen, guys. For those who don't know, there was a stream that didn't happen. And, like, in the stream that didn't happen, there was, like... The Ten of Swords tarot card. There we go. It was on the stream that didn't happen. Because, like, pretty much I had to hide the stream that didn't happen. So I had to delete it. So, like, it doesn't show up on the thing. So, like, don't worry. Okay, we good. Okay, of all the people to miss, our bouncer is being put through the ringer. Okay, you know what, though? We get to put the bouncer on blast now, because a Netherling came into my booth and said the bouncer got them Zanny merch as a present, and then refused to take any level of, like, reimbursement for it. So we get to like put the bouncer on blast now for being a sweetie and getting a Netherling merch when they needed it as a present. So we get to put our bouncer on blast. Yeah, our bouncer's a complete sweetie. Exactly. Our fucking bouncer's a giant fucking sweetie. Exactly. There we go. Multiple levels of being tattled on? Yes. Yes, you are. You're being fucking tattled on. Alright, 1, 2... The Ten of Swords is the one with the person in bed, right? I could check my tarot deck and see what's there. Nitrix, thank you for the 10 gifted memberships, darling. See, look at that reaction to being caught being a sweetie. Oh, goodness gracious. Thank you, Nye. Look at that. It's like the I'm not a sweetie reaction. Thank you, darling. Thank you for the 10 gifted memberships. Proving the point with I'm not a sweetie. I'll kill you. Oh, goodness. All right, 10 of Swords. All right. Let me do a quick search on what is the 10 of Swords. 1 second. I'm always very nervous to open my browser when I'm like on stream because I'm like, what if it starts playing something? Tree of Swords. Swords. Have you ever thought that it's weird that swords has like a W in it? Swords? Swords? Okay, the Ten of Swords, Swords is the... Oh! Ten of Swords is the tarot card that symbolizes the failure. Yeah, I know that bit. I just need the picture. Oh! Oh, I see it. Yes, I know this one. It's the dead guy. Yes, I see it. It's the dead guy. Yes, slay, queen, mother, my lashes. Yes. I hate that I picked that up. I fucking picked that up from somewhere and I don't know where my mother, no, my lashes. I don't know where I've got that from. But I've heard it somewhere and I don't know where. But it's become like caught in my vocabulary now and I don't want it. But now like, mother, no, my lashes. It's become... Help me, mother, my lashes. It's like got caught in my vocabulary. Was it TikTok? I don't think it was TikTok this time. I need to try and track down where I got it from. I need to try and track down, like... It's come from somewhere. And I'm scared of where it's come from. Because if I don't know it, it could be from anywhere. Girl, even I'm trying to look it up to no avail. But it sounds funny, doesn't it? It sounds funny. Help me, mother, my lashes. You know? Hi, Zanny. Hi. How goes? I'm gonna draw such a good fucking sword. I want Final Fantasy 15 perms. I'm dying for them. Here we go. Here we go. All right. All right, here we go. That's too big. It's too big, father. It's too big. Oh no. Daddy, it's too big. Wait, let's see. We need to get, like, size this just the right way. Here we go. All right. Save me. Honey. The fuck is wrong with me? Bro, I'm a fucking moron. That's what's wrong with me. I'm a fucking VTuber. A lot, yeah. That's not awful. It's kind of trash, but it's not awful. I love everything that's wrong with you, Zanny, but sometimes I just want to... Same, me too. That looks alright. I mean, it's alright. You know? It's like that TikTok. I mean, it's alright. There we go. It's got personality. Exactly. It's got personality. The hammer pommel. What are you talking about? What do you... What are you talking? What are you talking about? What are you talking about? Is that nothing's wrong here? I'm an amazing artist. If you don't agree, you're an anti. I will, in the standard VTuber fashion, anyone who does any type of criticism to me in any way is inherently an anti. Okay, now we just need 10 of these. 1, 2. 3, 4, 5. Win. You forget. I've learned the game well. I've studied the game. 2, 3, 4. It needs more personality, but don't worry. I didn't realize VTubers hate aunties so much. Yeah, they hate them. Well, I don't know. Sometimes they're useful. I don't like these last 5. I don't like the positioning on them. You know what? Let's make this a little bit more personality full. Because I don't like having a lack of personality. I have like a little hill here, right? Then what? Yeah, there we go. All right, here we go. Boom. Nice. All right, and then we'll do like a little grave on the hill. Boom. Perfecto. Perfecto. And then bum. And then we'll have like the ground be a little bit darker here. Oh, I'm cooking. I'm so cooking. Watch this shit. I'm cooking so fucking fast and hard. Yeah. I'm such an artist. Je suis un artiste. Boom. Boom. Oh, hell yeah. Hell yeah. Hell yeah. Hell yeah. Oh, hell yeah. Oh, I'm a good artist. Oh, look at me go. Look at me go. They wish. They wish. Oh, my days. Right, and then what we'll do is we'll draw one last little sword on, like, stuck into the fucking hill. Right. And that's the 10th one. Like that. Yes. Yes. Very nice. Perfect. Boom. I wanted to double check so I wasn't misremembering. The W comes from Old High German. And the English meant the W different. Round vowel changes to mid-English with no pronounce. Ah. So it's like shawawad. Shawad. It's German, so like shawad. Swab. German. Linguistics are hot. Thank you for sharing linguistics. Linguistics are fucking hot. I love some good linguistics. There we go. Perfect. Svert. Svert. Sword. Damn. English really does make everything worse. Ooh, and Kay, thank you very much for the super. May I request a Netherling holding a basket of flowers? Good, keep on brand. True. Good shout. Good shout. Wait, let me stretch. I'm sorry. I'm sliding. I'm sliding down my chair. Fuck. I'm sliding. I'm sliding. I'm sliding. All right. Hey. All right. Here we go. Oh, sorry. I stretched you hard. Thank you, Kate. And of course, I will get started on that basket of flowers as soon as possible. Fuck yes. And hey, Zanny, ignore if you don't like topic. Or I was looking at clips from. Do you have any tips for someone who's now played successfully? Hell yeah. I think what's important is like when it comes to like how you look, it's like finding your own style. I think it's that. Find yourself in like a position where you can sort of like do your thing. Here we go. Find yourself in a position where you feel like comfortable with what you're doing and your thing. And I would say like, this is going to sound such a fucking weird way to describe it, right? And I'm going to sound so like, it's going to be like, oh, Xander's on his like, you know, on his like, oh, weirdo shit again, right? However, my big one, and I'm finally working on the ones from the stream. Let's go. Let's go. This one is going to be, here we go. Where's the display cap? There it is. Okay. Here we go. Okay, drawing of my K-pop twin Han Noah from Blave. I need to look at a picture of this person. Wait a minute. We're back to black, in the words of Amy Winehouse. I need to find this person. I've never seen them. Huh? There we go. All right. Oh, that's a French footballer. Oh no, that's not the one. Plap. Oh, this guy. Wait, I can see it. Wait, let me copy the image here and then we'll import it. All right. Paste. Here we go. All right, for those who don't know, like me, who aren't educated on Blave, all right, because unfortunately I'm somewhat culture illiterate. This is the guy, and this is me. Bro stole my fucking haircut. But no, I think one thing that really worked for me when I was trying to like feel better about my own image is I went outside of conventional beauty and fashion standards for what I felt comfortable with. And then I started working more towards how I felt in regards to what I wanted to achieve. So for me, I always hated normal clothes and I hated the way they made me look. That was something that I really, really despise to this day. I hate normal clothes. I hate like wearing like men's normal clothes and like the boxy shirts and stuff like that. I despise them. So like, it's a thing where they make me feel really uncomfortable wearing them, actually. I dislike how I look wearing them. And I actually, if you were to dress me like normal, I would feel like average person attire. I would feel so insanely uncomfortable. You would not believe, right? However, if you were to turn around and but I ended up finding a lot of comfort in like the way I dress now. And I think Malum's commented, and like Malum and Cass have both commented on the way I dress, you know, before. And it's kind of like the way where like I kind of dress a little like, I don't know how to describe it. Like think of like rock star that's like doing meth, like that kind of way. You know, very like open shirt, very like flowy things, very like lots of zips and belts and stuff like that, because that feels like I'm more myself. I feel more confident, more comfortable with like who I am as a result of that. And I think that ended up expanding outwards. And I would say that's like a really good way to do it as well. Like find where you feel comfortable and then try and figure out what makes you feel beautiful from what makes you feel comfortable. And it sounds like a weird way to put it, but it's what worked for me. So heck, well, maybe that is like a thing. And hell, if you are looking interested in like getting into the gym or like dieting or losing weight or something like that, honestly, I find the easiest thing to do is like I just kind of chill out, reduce my intake of things. I could give you the terrible advice I was given as an actor, and they say start smoking. It makes you less hungry. You should start smoking. If you want to get the roles, start smoking. Do not start smoking. It makes That's what I was told when I was an actor. I was told that I should, well, I still am, but like, I was told that I should start smoking if I wanted to, if I wanted to do a whole thing, you know, if smoking was a good way to be. And also, 𝓂𝓸𝓾𝓻, thank you for the thumbs up, darling. Thank you, 𝓂𝓸𝓾𝓻. And also, like, punk rock with a little bit of goth style on. Exactly. I think a lot of, like, my fashion is influenced by the Japanese sort of, like, alt and punk rock thing, which I really like. I'm very sort of, how do I put it? I'm very, like, I like to let it be known, my kind of, how do I put this? You know the way someone dresses, sometimes you can tell kind of what they think about certain stuff. Yeah, I'm very Johnny Silverhand in the way I dress, and it looks like I'm getting ready to, like, I don't know, commit a crime, or, like, burn corpo shit, or something, you know? It's very that. It's very Johnny Silverhand. I like to think Johnny Silverhand would be proud of me. There we go. Oh, and jewelry. I love jewelry. I'm always wearing jewelry. Jingle, 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 jingle. Wait. Jingle, 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 jingle. There we go. Jingle, 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 jingle. No wonder TSA used to stop you all the time. Yeah, it was that or the 4 condoms filled with crack cocaine in my stomach. This guy. For legal reasons, that is a joke. Get the steel chair. I'm sorry for being a silly little guy. But yeah, no, for sure. And oh my days. And I'm gonna take the advice to heart. It's hard from the smoking. See if I can find a fashion that's not graphic tee and jeans that lets me breathe and feel like me. Exactly. That's a wonderful place to start. I always believe fashion starts with comfort. And like, you know what? Maybe I'm a little Cruella, but I'm 1,000,000% like, your outfit is like your weapon. It's your armor before you go into battle, right? Like, that's the way I always saw my jewelry. It's like my armor before I go into battle. Like, it's that, which sounds really like out there, but it does sort of feel like your clothing is your weapon. The way you're dressed is your weapon. You can weaponize, you know, the way that you appear. And I love that because, I don't know, it's from my experience having done like acting and auditions and stuff like that, it definitely is, you know? The way you dress, the way you can sort of do that, it's very much like your weapon. Yeah, that's about right. Pokemon brackets gay is a vibe. Gay Pokemons and A basically same with the smoking and the jewels. Right. Okay, but that makes sense though. Okay, because like, you know, sometimes you just gotta you just gotta get that role. You just gotta do the you just gotta get that role, you know. My days. Xander's so based except for when he's not. All right, but I had several. Okay, shout out the Expo Netherlings, right? Because even though you guys say that, I had like a large number of Netherlings come into the Expo. I'm outing some of you, right? But a large number of Netherlings came into like the Expo, and one in particular also turned around in like the Expo meet and greet and was like, they said, I got told thank you by a few Netherlings for like being very vocal with some of the opinions I have about certain things. And also that like sometimes, you know, some of the opinions I have might be a little extreme. They might be a little, you know, whatever regarding VTubing. But I also think that it does speak on behalf of like a subset of people that might not always be comfortable saying opinions that are a little bit more like, hey, this is fucking stupid. Hey, you know, people need to do more of this shit. And people need to do that. And I think that like, I was very pleasantly surprised how many Netherlings turned around and like that I met that said stuff like, oh, you know, you said opinions regarding like things that I have thought before and have kind of been nervous to say because I felt like I was going to cause trouble if I said them, you know? And I like it. I like the fact that Club Netherbrand is the place where you can voice maybe like slightly more dissenting opinions towards like the status quo of things. And I really love that. And the fact that like, I feel like I'm able to give people who might not necessarily be able to like say things. And I know it's not like a world changing voice or something like that. I'm not ending fucking world hunger or something, but like in a very like, in a landscape where it's very much like, the behavior models are very ascribed and stuff like that. I feel very nice being able to give people who might not necessarily be able to like have a voice without getting shouted down, a voice through like what I say and what I do, you know? That's something that like I really do actually like cherish, you know? Because hell, it's fucking difficult. And at the end of the day, you know, like it's very difficult to get what you want from something if you're not in a position to be able to speak on it, you know? Tee hee, right? And Leah, thank you very much for the super. You know it's a good outfit when you can be heard walking from a mile away and old people give you the stank eye. Bruh. Did I tell you about the two Spanish men who stopped me in the lobby of the hotel? Wait, I got stopped by two Spanish men in the lobby of the hotel. That like I was in, and they were like, oh, new story time. Okay, so it was like midnight, 11 p.m. and I went to the Conbini because I was hungry, right? And I was in the lobby and I was just sort of like stood there waiting for the elevator, and like I noticed these like two guys kind of like eyeing me, and I'm like, one had like the like short cropped bleach blonde hair. And I was like, what the fuck is this, right? Because like it was like, you know, shaved head, bleach blonde hair, like looking like fucking Eminem. And I was like, is he trying to, like, I was like, he's eyeing me. And I'm like, the only time men look like that who eye me are usually the ones who are going to proposition me for sex. So I was like, I don't know what this fucking guy's deal is. So I'm there waiting for the elevator, right? And he comes up to me and he goes in with his little Spanish accent. He's like, I love your jewelry. Did you get it from here? And I'm like, yeah, I got the little necklace that I'm wearing from like Don Quixote when I was like out and about, and like, you know, I was walking around, and I said, he's like, oh, that's so good, and the jewelry and the things, your outfit's so put together, so clean. And I'm like, thank you, sir. Thank you. He's like, I'm new here. I just came in from like Barcelona today. I'm trying to find places to go. And I'm like, do you want recommendations? He's like, yes, your clothing's so nice. And I'm like, thank you. He started like pulling on my like jeans and stuff like that. He's like, where did you get these? And I'm like, I got these from a store with a crazy lady. And he's like, oh, tell me where. And I was like giving him like the thing. And he's like, and then he pointed at my shoes. He's like, those shoes. And I'm like, yeah, my shoes. And he's like, they're Yves Saint Laurent, are they not? And I'm like, I have this moment, I pause it. Now, I have a confession to make, right? I have some nice Chelsea boots, but they are not Yves Saint Laurent. They are Geox knockoffs of a Yves Saint Laurent line. They are YSL knockoffs that I bought from a shoe store in a mall for like $50. right? They are knockoffs. I have no shame in saying that these are fucking knockoffs, right? So, but I don't have the heart to tell this Spanish man who is like so entrenched in my outfit going, you have such a clean vibe. I'm like, these are, yes, of course they're YSL. Of course, my good sir. Like, and Shy Guy Rannon, what's up, darling? Hey, mwah, thank you for the Akachaka, you big silly bean. Hey, how goes it? Darling. I wanted to say, as a non-binary person, you so casually make me feel safe and heard in this space, where things are not made for people like me. And, well, first of all, okay? First of all, all right. I'm gonna stop you right there. I'm sorry. I'm gonna have my Kanye moment, but before he went crazy. I'm gonna stop you right there, okay? Okay? I'm gonna stop you right there. People like me, I'm gonna stop you right there. Taylor, I'm gonna stop you right there. People like you, you're a Netherling. You are a Netherling. This club is made for Netherlings, henceforth made for people like you. Boom. Does not matter anything else. Everything else, ephemeral. Does not matter. Ephemeral. Does not matter. Netherling, club was made for people like you. Boom. 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 That's it. Nothing more. Nothing more. That is where the sentence stops. Okay? Netherling, doors are open. Everything else, side note. Doesn't matter. Fine. Boom. You are a Netherling. Mwah! There you go. Gonna be right back. Sorry, that got really aggressive. Sorry, I got a little bit aggressive there. Fuck. My days. My days. But that goes for every single Netherling. That goes for every jelly. That's a fact. That goes for every jelly. Like, literally every jelly. Like, a Netherling is a Netherling. Like, the conversation stops there. You know? Like... as much as that's like a very sweeping statement, you know, the conversation begins and ends there, you know. Like hell, unless you're like really freaky, unless you're like hella freaky, unless you're like the kind of freaky where I need to get the cops involved, then like you're good. Yeah. But I'm sure others feel the same. Your based opinions on VTube make me so happy. I'm just a silly little I think I said to you during the meet and greet, I'm just a grumpy little incubus. I'm just a grumpy little incubus. All right, that's all I am. I'm a grumpy little incubus with opinions on how things should be. You know, maybe it's not about how things are, but I like the idea of how things should be. And I'd like to make my club a place where things are the way I think they should be, you know? A Netherling is a Netherling. Exacto mundo. Mwah. But thank you very, very much. Thank you very much, darling. Hey, Trash Bandit Venti, update. My two fiancés have both been in this chat and interacted for like an hour. Close the doors, jellies. Perfect. Get the doors. Jellies, get the doors now. Get the doors. Now's the time. Now's the time. Now, get the doors. Get them. Shh. Don't let them know. Just distract. New jellies. New jellies. Dude, why has this guy got such nice fucking lashes? My days. This man has like obscenely nice lashes. I'm having most of his other eye covered up. This man doesn't deserve such nice fucking lashes. What the fuck? Who gave this man such fucking lashes? Look at these. 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 Bruh. Who is he? It is Hanoa from Blave. I have been requested to draw him and I sharing some protein. Which is great. On fleek. Right? Gotta hit the plap eyes. Shout out Plap. Plap, great group. Love some Plap. Plap. Alright, there we go. See, the challenge is drawing a half-decent Zanny after this. All right, and then we've got the blue eyes. Plap, 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 plap. Watch me make a group in FSP and call it Plap. We're just gonna cover Blave songs, except we're just gonna be called Plap instead. And it's just gonna be me and like only the individuals I think are the horniest. It's just gonna be us running around and going plap, 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 plap. dot, dot, dot. Zanny, thank you for making this place so welcoming. Let me check something real quick because I might. All right, yeah. Okay, vibes, fucking vibes. I have my next court appearance in 19 days. What did you do? Wait, should I ask? Wait a minute. How illegal? How, on a scale of like, don't tell me what you did, but on a scale of like 1 to 4, how illegal? Or 1 to 5, how illegal? How, like, are we talking like a 7? Are we talking like an 8? Oh no, like 1 to 5. We're gonna say like on like a, we'll say like a what should we say? Like a 4. Like, okay. 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 Are we thinking like... How much jail time we talking here? Wait a minute. How much... I'm like, what's the right question to ask here? How much jail time are we talking here? Okay, that's how we're drawing Plap Man. That's what we're going to draw for Plap Man. Plap Man is going to be... That's him. Yeah. Yeah, those seem identical to me. Damn. Shit, well, I'm wishing you all the best, buddy. I am wishing you all the fucking best. My days. My day. Wishing you all the best. Hell. Let's try it. Let's fucking hit some fucking chill vibes, right? And wish you all the best. Alright, my dude. All the fucking best. I think this is like a good one, by the way. I think this is like a fucking cute one. You see it? See, right? All good, all good. Yeah, I've had my roguish phase. Alright, now we just need to do a Zanny. Boom, boom. Because we draw my jaw like a square. No, we don't. That's not how you draw. I have like a... So we need to be enjoying protein together, right? So like a protein shake. I'm thinking that what we'll do is we'll do the protein shake last, or the evidence of protein last, right? So we'll draw it like this, with the chin here and the face up here into here. And then protein, 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 right? Fucking protein. We love some protein. And then we'll just use the same hair color because we have the same hair color. All right. Netherlings and their protein. And then this is like high up top. What we'll do is we'll curl it around here. Yeah, my jaw's sharp like that. What we'll do is we'll add texture last. That'll be the plan. All right, and then make this high all the way up here. my nose itches. There we go. Lovely. All right. All the way up here. I haven't taken a drink for a while. My days. What am I, becoming sober? Oh, did I tell you guys that, like, the Japanese lemon crush is like... Okay, so there's, like, this brand of, like, lemon sours in Japan, right? Called, like, minus something, something, something. Minus 38, minus 231. Some bullshit like that, right? Right? And, like, they've like, imported it to the UK now. And, like... It's now, like, in the UK, available for me to drink. And I'm like, oh, and I want to get my hands on some. I tried to have a look when I was going around the shop. And, like, literally, they just came, they just started importing them as I came back from Japan. And I'm like, that was my favorite drink when I was over there. So now I'm like, oh, let's heckin' go. Let's heckin' go. So now I'm like, oh, yes, I can enjoy my Japanese beverages even when I'm not in Japan. Minus 196. Yeah, that one. All right. So now what we're going to do is we're going to do Zanny's eye. Zanny's eye. Yeah, that seems happy, right? That seems good. I like that. That's cute. Yeah. See? And I'll just make myself paler than this dude. Because somehow... Yeah, that's me. That's my skin tone. Yeah. Yeah, that's it. That's it. So it's totally my skin tone. So then we'll do a little nose like that. Right? You can tell this is me. Oh, and eyebrows, of course. Perfect. Perfect. I just came here. What's this? Art. Beautiful art. And then we'll do the horns, like so, right? Horns. Horns. Perfect. Now, they need to, like, have enjoyed some protein together. So what we'll do is we'll put, like, a little bottle here of, like, protein, right? This is my art. Don't worry, guys. I know what I'm doing. We'll put, like, a little bottle here of, like, protein, right? And we'll have it, like there. We'll write protein on it in tiny letters as well. We'll get the tiniest brush available and go O-T-I protein. All right. Perfect, right? But, like, we have to have, like, drank it. So I'm thinking, what's like I normally have, like, vanilla protein shakes. So, like, normally they're kind of like a bit of an off yellow color. Like that, maybe. Or like a bit lighter. Kind of like that, but not quite green. Maybe like that, kind of. Like a light yellow. All right. And then we'll just, like, get the little brush, and we'll just, like, put some like yellow, like we've been drinking it, like there. You know, when you get like a little like protein mustache there, like that. And then, well, there we go. And we'll give me like a little protein mustache as well, there, of me having drank protein. And then that's perfect. There we go. That's perfect. There we go. Having drank protein together, my eyes are like purple, so like we'll put some purple in them as well. There we go. Perfect. This is art. What do we think? What do we think? I fucking stand this. There we go. We got like the fresh protein milk. Perfect. All right. Wonderful. All right. Let's save that as plap. That's going to be plap. I am living. Thank you. Thank you. I'm glad that like you got to live through that. That's, you know, it's truly a beautiful transformation, a transmogrification of art. This is a silly little stream. Thank you guys for getting on board with these silly little streams as well. They're just a good excuse for me to be able to like hang out and sit and yap and do my thing. So I do really appreciate it, of course. Thank you guys. And Heck, you guys let me be very, very silly with you. So it is much appreciated. And hell, drinking and drawing is one of the things that I do really, really enjoy. It's just very enjoyable. So thank you very, very much for that. Yeah, they look perfect. All right, we'll do a new one. Tee-hee-hee. Tee-hee-hee. They're nice and fun. Yeah, they're very cozy. I've noticed that, like, there doesn't tend to be too much foot traffic on, like, these streams, which is nice. What are you drinking tonight, Zanny? Corona beer, I should say. You didn't hear, like, an opening because I had to, like, unbottle it with the bottle opener. I'm drinking, like, canned beer, but, like, I ain't gonna lie, I'm gonna be very honest. I'm drinking canned beer, but I had to open it in the other room with the bottle opener because I've been really nervous lately. I've been biting my nails. So, like, I don't have nails to, like, open up the fucking bottle opener right now. I've been a fucking nail biter. So, because I've been, like, really anxious lately. So, like, I had to open it with the bottle opener in the other room. So that was why you didn't get your, like, little, like, sound to this stream. So that's why. There you go. Oh, no. Right. All right. Me, right? I thought you'd find that fucking relatable. There we go. I feel you, fellow nail bite. I only do it when I'm anxious, but like, I don't know why, but like I've been a little bit extra like lately. What does it take to tell you to stop biting your nails? Someone putting the Holy Spirit in me. Don't you open it with the pad of your finger? I'm kind of, but my fingers are too big. My hands are too big to fit under the. My hands are too. So like, okay, so my hands are very big. In case you guys don't know, so like they're too big to fit under the like little tab, because you've got the little like tab like here, right? And my fingers are like. Wham, like bigger than the tab. All right, Mr. Yahi hands. You guys literally said I have Yahi hands, though. You literally did. And this is Sharky Bean. Here we go. I request a little pink Netherling with a shark tail in a fishbowl. Perfect. All right, this will be easy. All right, we'll do one of these with this. Whoop. Whoop-a. No. Yeah, you do. Yeah, I have that issue too. And we're wrong. No, you're not wrong. I'm just saying that, like, you guys know I have the fucking most Yahi of Yahi hands. I am like Sir Yahi of Yahidom. Like, listen, I wouldn't want anyone else bearing this title because I've come to love it so much. I am the Yahi man. I am the Yahi man with the Yahi hands. Like, I'm fine with this. Like, listen, I have to do this. I have to be this. Someone else will get it wrong. All right? Very Yahi-ful. Exactly. There we go. True, I size up your bracelets because of your Yahi hands. It's true. I got very... That's why you're the Yahi bicycle. Genuinely, someone has to be. I mean, someone has to be the Yahi bicycle in this corporation. I don't see anyone else stepping up. I don't see anyone else stepping up to be the Yahi bicycle in this corp. And I have to admit, I'm disappointed by it. No one else seems to have the fortitude necessary in order to be passed around like a blunt in rotation. Here we go. Put that there. Wait on Gen 3, who knows? Isn't that also Mlem that... No. Mlem, nah. He's attached to, like, Altus, isn't he? Like, nah. There's that there. Let's make sure this is the right pastel. This is like a pastel pink. There we go. He has a lot. I mean, he has a lot, but like, come on. It's like Altus and Roscoe. Like, let's be real. with a little mermaid's tail, so we'll do... like that. Yeah. That's a Netherling. The gay Vocaloid song at the concert. Counter. I 𝓂𝓾𝓻. I didn't even do it because I particularly wanted to. I did it because I knew it would cause all of you emotional damage. I knew it would cause emotional turmoil within some of you. That's the only reason. Rizar asked, and I was fine to agree. But what really sold me on it wasn't that I'd been drinking. What sold me on it was the fact that it gave me a chance to cause some of you emotional damage. That was all I really wanted. Truth is, I just wanted to watch the world burn. And I was devastated not to be there. Exactly. Those who were there were emotionally devastated by Blaze Lust, 𝓂𝓾𝓻. And those who weren't there will only ever hear tell of it. And how they weren't there. And it becomes a thing of history. Because of the not recording. So now all involved and uninvolved will suffer. There is no victory. For I gave no opportunity for such frivolous thing. You evil Incubus? Yes. One day, Zanny, I'll get you for real. The evil blonde man will pay. I saw someone typing that over and over again on Twitter the other day. It was just the evil Incubus will pay, 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 the evil Incubus will pay. Like over and over again. I'm not even 1,000,000% sure what I did for that one. I'm not even 1,000,000% like sure what I actually did, you know? That one I was actually like a little bit like, huh, what did I do this time? Bye. I'm not sure. I wanted to know, in all honesty. But, like, I was very curious. Did you see a bunch of throwing shoes at you? Someone with a photographic memory. It was their manifesto. Oh, gosh. Right, that's it. Nether shark, boop, nether shark, doo 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 doo, nether shark, doo 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 doo. Everything, it's easier to ask what you didn't do. Ooh, and this is feeling. You know what I need? Since it's my birthday week, kind of, I need a birthday Netherling, either with a cake or a gift to put on my cake on Thursday. I'll drink and draw with you tonight. Okay, Feely, let's do a Netherling with a cake. I feel like I can do a cake. I feel like I can draw a cake. My mind is telling me that I can do a cake, so I'm going to try and do a cake. No, boo, get off the stage. Xander was on his knees. I might be able to draw it. I was on my knees. Actually, it was really cool. Rizar and I did this thing where, you know what, I'm gonna draw a little bit of it here, right? So Rizar and I did this thing where, like, I was on my knees here, right? Like this, right? and I had like my hips forward and like my body back, right? And Rysar was like behind me, like this, right? So let me move it a little bit so you guys can actually get a proper view as well. So I'm doing like a little diagram. So it's like here, right? And Rysar was stood upwards here, stood up behind me. And then I like ran, my head was like here, and his head was like probably like here in terms of perspective, right? And then what happened was Rysar had like one hand here on his hip, or kind of like outwards. And then I had like one hand here, like on myself. And then this hand kind of like ran up my body very like sensually, until it was like reaching upwards above me. And then Rysar simultaneously had like one hand like down here, which was on this opposite side. And he like reached up as well simultaneously, while we were like both reaching up. And it was like a whole thing, because it was in that like interim where it's like really sad and one of us is gonna die. And yeah, it was like it was very emotional. It was like we were both reaching to not die, which was kind of crazy. I loved it. Yeah, they did the cool hand thing. It was nice. It was kind of symbolic. I fucked with it. It was like the whole thing where like neither of us wanted to be the one to die, but also like there was a lot of unresolved feelings there. Here we go. Nice. Okay. I'm wondering if you know the plot of Alien Stage. Yes, I'm aware of the plot of Alien Stage. It just felt very Rysar and Zanny coded. Here we go. That's too small. Oh, that's fine. The love interest died an hour before. Yeah, no, it just felt very different with Rysar. A lot of things feel very different with him, to be honest. Tends to make things feel very, like, refreshed when it comes to VTubing. Teehee. Is that the right size? Yeah, that's about the right size. I don't want to like fuck with this foot though. There we go. Now we add the neck floof. Perfect. And the head. Oh wait, the floof is too high. Now we have the neck floof. Much better. I was so well fed. Arms around each other during the duet, and then back at the end pose. Wait, which one was that? Wait, was that the blink on? I don't remember now. Wait, was that one? Wait, I kind of don't remember it all now. Oh, during sit. Oh yeah. Sit tight. Oh yeah. They said you were making out on Twitter. Wait a minute. I was wait a minute. Well, yes, of course I was. Of course. There was hardcore making out. That's what everyone missed. Hardcore. No. fucking Twitter. No, no, there was not hardcore making out. There we go. Let's get rid of this bit here, and then make the floof floofier. We can actually keep the color of the floof there, because that works. Then we can go... Caught you slipping that. Nah. Yeah. 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 Oh, yeah. There we go. Alright. Oh, to be fair though, I am very excited for the collab tonight. I'm excited to get to spend time with, like, you know, with my boys. I'm excited to spend time with Vane and Haka. They're both, like, I don't know, I've barely got to spend any time with them for the past couple of weeks. And, like, well, the past week and a half. I haven't got to speak to them much in the past week and a half since, like, the song debuted. So, like, we've been so fucking busy. I've been like, I want time. I want time with my boys. I want time with my boys. I'm sure the whole mocap suits are... Yeah, right? They're sophisticated enough so that we can specifically bonk each other in the mocap suits. Where the mocap suits are designed specifically for the talent to bonk one another. That's what you get on my third tier of membership. Third tier of membership is just is me bonking people in a mocap suit, which, by the way, untapped market right there. That's tier 3 membies. I don't even have a tier 2 membies. Right? 3D Yahi real. Wait. Oh my god, guys. That's crazy. Imagine if Yahi was, like, real. That'd be wild. I'm making your cake fancy. I don't really know why, but I wanted you to have a fancy cake. Imagine if gay people were real. That's crazy. You know they only exist on my manga sites. You know they only exist on my illegal manga sites. You know that. Yeah. 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 There we go. And then I'll put a little boop, 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 boop. Boop. Perfect. Art. Real art. Oh, wait. I need to do your horns. Wait a minute. I didn't do your horns. Wait, my bad. Whoop. Whoop. Perfect. Now, there are your horns. Delightful. Boom, boom. Boom. Boom, boom. Delightful. Look at those horns. What sites didn't the UK ban you from everything? I remember the Okay, so, like, I've got a VPN, and my VPN still fucking works, okay? They're moving to ban VPNs. Do I get tail? Oh, right, you get a tail. Sorry, I always forget tails. Here we go. Let's give you your tail. You deserve a tail. They're trying to ban VPNs, right? But I'm like, where there's a will, there's a way. You know, where there's a will, there's a way. You know? Yeah, and then a little bit of purple. And then we'll do like a little, you know, we'll do like a little lighter pink or a fuller pink, and then just have happy birthday on there as well. Like this. Yeah. Here we go. What are... There we go. What's an alternative of VPN? They can just ban the VPN if you don't live in the UK. They can't ban the VPN if you just don't. True, well, yeah, no. there are ways. Don't get me wrong, there are ways, and I know the ways. So, like, we'll be good. But no, I was, like, kind of aware of it. I don't really give too much of a shit. But, like, the issue was, right? Oh, yeah, onion router would be the easiest way to do it. But, like, the main thing that I would probably want to, like, do from there, it was just the fact that it would get in the way of, like, me seeing your posts on Twitter. Because, like, sometimes it happens while I'll be looking at Twitter and a post will just get deleted as I'm looking at it. And it'll just be like, oh, this isn't... The UK says this is bad. And I'm like, how dare? How dare? How dare? Your interpretation of how the Yahweh-lings look. All right, Diana. This is how the Yahweh-lings look. All right. So, first of all, the Yahweh-lings always have their big book of BL on hand, right? They always have a big book of BL. So, they have their big book of BL here, okay? In fact, I think their big book of BL takes up most of the screen. Like, probably like this, right? So they've got, like, the big book of BL. Right here, right? The book is, like, bigger than they are. Okay, as you can see. Actually, let me just use the straight line tool for this, since I need straight lines. Come on. There we go. Be straight, damn it. He said to the book of Yahweh, be straight. There we go. So they've got their big book of BL here, right? Straight away talking about the Yahweh. And obviously it's going to be yellow because no BL book is going to be, like, not a big yellow book. That's just the simple fact. That's how they appear in my mind, so that's how they should appear IRL. That's that's what I believe, everyone, right? With, like, a little like deeper yellow bit on the spine, right? And then what we're gonna have is we have, like, this is how the Yahweh-lings are. They have, like, the center of the book here full of the pages, which is gonna be like this. Yeah. Like this, right? There we go. Like that, right? So they have the center of the book here. But then the Yahweh-lings are, like, I feel like the Yahweh-lings are, like, especially tiny Netherlings. I feel like they're especially small, right? Right? So, when I think of a Yahweh-ling, I think of, son of a bitch. I think, where the fuck is that? Oh, it's escaping from there. Fuck. I think of an especially small Netherling, right? Because obviously they're a smaller size, so they can so that their appreciation for Yahweh can be larger, right? That's what I believe. That's a deliberate attribute on their part. So they're kind of these tiny, like book-sized Netherlings, right? So what you'll find is you'll often find them, like, with the book open. They're like the size of a grape. So you'd find, like, a little Yahweh-ling hand here. Little Yahweh-ling hand here, right? And then you'd find the sheep wool on, like, a very light gray. Just here. Kind of covering them. There, right? So that's gonna be, like, the thing. So this is, like, how they appear, right? And then we're gonna get more of the little, like, cute wool there, and we'll use the little highlight tool later to get that. Boop, boop, perfect, right? And then we have their little heads kind of kind of sticking over here, right? Like right here, right? And you know, that's like vibes because they've got their little thing going on, right? So they have that little look to them, okay? I feel proud to have chosen you. Well, thank you. The straight line shortcut is so good. I use it now. It's so good. Then we do the little to show that there's like a face, and then they have this satisfied little smirk on their face, like that constantly. They exist in a state of smirking, right? All right. So they're kind of tiny. They fit very easily inside a book. You know, they're the tiniest of Netherlings. It's the kind of thing where they have to grab the page and run from like one corner of the other to turn the page, right? However, what is an important facet of them is that their horns are also very large for their size. 175 cm. I think that's rather large. Their horns are like especially large for their size. There we go. Yahi, you're so funny. Please don't go bold. There we go. So they've got like especially large horns. Just a little creature, right? So they've got the kind of big horns there, you know. And you know what? I'm going to say they've got probably like longer tails as well. I reckon that they've got like a longer tail that they use as a bookmark. They're never far from their big book of Yahi, which they can carry around on their back, right? However, they have an extremely long tail, like so. They get an extra loop in their tail that they use as a bookmark whenever they're not near their book. Right? That is my so far rendition of a Yahi. The bookmark tail. What a great idea, right? There we go. Especially long Yahi tail. There we go. Delightful. So they're never seen without their big book of Yahi that they carry around. You know? Oh, and you know what? I'm going to say the wing is probably even larger as well on these things. I think that, like, if we're going to draw one of these, it needs to have a wing as well. I'm going to say the wing is, like, very large. How do the... Yeah. There we go. I'll do a sweeping motion like that. There we go. Perfect. And we'll just do that a quick purpling as well. There we go. Wonderful. Behold. That is a Yahi. Oh, they have Yahi tails in... Exactly. See? They got to make sure no one reads over their shoulder. It's a defensive mechanism, right? It's a defensive mechanism to protect their screen. Oh, goodness. That is a Yahi. That is my rundown of what I believe a Yahi looks like. Cute. The shame shield. Let me save this. All right, here we go. Here we go. All right, wonderful. And then what we'll do is we will go Yahi. All right. We have time for about 2 or 3 more before I have to start packing up for the night and resting and recharging my phone before the collab. So what I'll do is I'll try and get through the next couple, and then what we'll do is we'll start chilling down. How does that sound, everyone? And then of course we'll do drinking and drawing 7, and I'm probably going to draw a line under it and close commissions come the next stream, and just have drinking and drawing 7 be like the last drinking and drawing we do for a little while, just as kind of like a little like, hey, we've done the thing, and then like a little chill down note. I think that's probably like a good little note, you know? I think that's a vibe. That'll be a good one. all good in the hood. All good in the hood, you know? All hood with the good, as it were. Oh, goodness gracious me. All right, then over to here and do this thing. I'm surprised we get... Honestly, the reason we got so many drinking and drawing streams was you little freaks turned around and kept wanting more. All right, here we go. And we've been so well fed, right? And this is Sweet Suga. Hi, Zanny. If it's not too much to ask, can I request a Chibi Netherling riding on a cloud with a teddy bear? I'd like this to be my new profile picture. Oh, okay. Oh, shit. Oh, no. How do I draw? Oh, okay. This is a profile picture. So, here we go. Cloud. Should probably make it like this color. Cloud. But I'm starving. Typical Netherling behavior. I'm starving. I'm hungry. Typical. I'm hungry. I've just been fed, but I'm gonna complain I'm hungry anyway. And then... Yeah. Feed us more. Xander, you never come to conventions. I know you were just at one today, but you never come to conventions. I'm so hungry, it's been over a week I haven't been fed. Fed what? Literally such a there's food at home moment. You know exactly what. I know there's food at home. I have to make it. Listen, I have to make my food as well, okay? Listen, I gotta walk to the store after this because I forgot to defrost my chicken. All right? So I'm gonna buy dumplings from the store and eat them while watching true crime on my computer, like a grown adult man. I'm gonna eat my fucking dumplings while watching true crime in front of my fucking PC, like a grown-ass man. Dumplings that I reheated in a fucking saucepan, because I don't have a microwave yet, alright? But that sounds like a bussin' night though, right? True crime dinner's such a mood. Bruh, there's the... Oh, what's the one I've been watching lately? That's where you gotta press it. Okay. Okay, but I do have some furniture arriving in the next couple of days. I got a little like counter table, right? And I've decided that like, okay, so Fred called me out for doing a thing to myself where I was doing the thing that he was like, you're obviously going to do this, where he was like, okay, why are you leaving the bedroom as like the last room you furnish? Because you've like decided to do all of the rest of the house and then the bedroom comes last. Why have you decided to like, you know, get like leave the bedroom till last? And I'm like, this is the way of it, you know? Like, he's like, why are you doing the rest of the house and then leaving your bedroom till last? And I'm like, I don't know. penis. like I don't know. What am I meant to say to that? And he's like, but for real, legit. And Pidge, thank you for the super chicken funds for our forgetful boy failure father. Tee hee. But like, yeah, he was like, why are you leaving the bedroom till last? Should it be the other way around? And I'm like, yeah, but like, what if I ever have guests? What if someone comes in my house? They're more likely to see my kitchen than they are to see my bedroom, aren't they? Right? I'm giving this a big head like a Funko Pop. Right? Bish, aside from your mother, he is your first guest. Well, listen, I didn't want to let anyone else in my house. Gang, the only guest you've hosted is Mother Prep. Okay, but on the flip side, I'm hosting Nether Friend in October because he's traveling to come see me. So, like, I'll have 2 guests in 2 months. And there was that couple from down the hall that wanted to go for drinks that then cancelled on me. Which is fine, because I started getting a sneaking suspicion it might have been a sex thing, not gonna lie. I'm still gonna hit them up, but I'm starting to get the slight suspicion that it was a sex thing. Like, just the slightest suspicion. Here we go. Chibi Netherling riding on a cloud with a teddy bear. All right. Also, you've literally... Oh, Spades, thank you for the super. Also, you literally only have been in your apartment like 5 to 6 weeks at a time. What guest hosting? True. Well, it's because the fucking FSP people keep calling me back to Japan and being like, we need you to come back for a thing. And I'm like, well... But I haven't been. But like, I like my apartment. Can I stay in here a bit longer? And they're like, no. No. We need you like here. We need like here, bestie. We need you to sign like cards, bestie. We need you to sign things, bestie. Yes, queen, slay. Yes. Yes. Thank you. Yes. Yes. Yeah. The teddy bear is going to look monstrous, by the way. So I'm going to start at the head and work our way down. Oh god, fucking Sonitude medallion. All right. They love summoning me back. Not the Valley Girl. Yes. No, okay. Do you want to know what's more annoying than the fucking Valley Girl voice? You want to know what's fucking more annoying than that? The voice where it's like, my gosh, I'm like so sorry. Where they put like the croak on everything. And like, this is how they speak. You know? Like that sound. Where they're like, that. They have like the little croak on everything. That one. I'm sorry. What? The vocal fry. See, that's not how you use vocal fry, okay? You don't use vocal fry for that. You use vocal fry for this, okay?
This is what you use vocal fry for. This, nothing else. You only need it for this. That is the only thing you require this kind of power for. To waste it on a Valley Girl is something that is insignificant.
See? Thank you for your service. Say, no, that's my point though, right? Like, you can't have one and then do the other. Little belly. He'll act like he did nothing and I hate him. Okay, I know that people like the silly little voice, right? But my point is this. Vocal fry is a powerful thing. And to use it on, oh my god, I'm so sorry. When you could be like,
the descendants of your children will forever bear the mark of what you have done this day.
You know, like, world apart. World apart. World apart. And then we'll do a little tail. Wait, do that again for research? You got something you want me to say? You got like something specific? What's the mark? Draconic features? Are you saying that the dragon's part of the bloodline now? Fine. Let me pull something out my ass really quickly.
I am the creature that lurks upon the edge of your nightmares. Whenever you feel a breath on your neck, a whisper in your ear, a thing that moves in the very corner of the mirror. That is I. Waiting, watching, studying so that I might devour.
There. An A, Mr. Clay, Dr. Clay, or Dr. Clay, sorry, don't let me leave out your doctorate. Dr. Clay, just wanted to say thanks for all the cozy streams. I don't have a request at the moment, but maybe another time. Thanks for the 𝓱𝓸𝓾𝓻 drawing, by the way. Anyway, thank you, Dr. Clay. And also, thank you for just being a lovely Netherling. You, like, honestly, making the journey from the Owlets over to here, it's been really lovely to have you at my club. So, thank you so much, you know? Doctor or Clay, it's fine, I'm not picky. No, you worked hard for that doctorate. Get your be proud of your doctorate. It's yours. See, here's the part where like Nick Nocturne usually emerges out of nowhere and goes, ha 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 voice, ha 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 voice. Ha ha voice. Because that was the time when I did the fucking dragon voice and he just came out the fucking walls and was like, hey, buddy. I'm not a real doctor. Yeah, but I don't know that. You can pretend to be anything on the internet. Hell, you can be anything on the internet. Doctor, hell, I remember when I was a teenager, I'd go on r/relationships advice and give advice to women and tell them to get divorced. That was something I used to do when I was younger. When I was like in my late teens, I want to say mid-late teens, I'd go on r/relationship advice, and whenever it would be like, my husband doesn't pay enough attention to me, he does such long hours at work, he buys me lovely things, but he never looks at me, I would go, darling, you need to have a reality check, get a divorce. It's clear that he loves his work more than you. It's time. You've probably seen this before. It's time. You've known this is coming. It's time. The amount of times I've told people on like Reddit as a youth to get a divorce is actually disgusting. To be fair, I think it was year before last I actually like legitimately told someone to get a divorce on Reddit. But that was because of the fact that like she caught her husband ERPing in... That was it. She caught... Okay, so this was a Reddit thing, and I literally told the lady who wrote it to get a divorce. And this was like legit, because I was like 20... Like, I was like... what was it? I was like my 20-something... my 20-something's reply on that account. I was like on my 20-something's reply. Because I remember that, because I was like... It was a fresh account. And that was it. It got me like it got me to like a bunch of karma, right? So I was like, okay, so this lady had like gone on Reddit to say that she had a husband and a wife and kids and all that, right? And I was like, okay, what's going on, right? What's going on there? And like, everything was fine. Good life, good whatever, right? But then she started wondering why her husband was staying up like super late at night, right? And like, you know, being all secretive, you know, the regular warning signs, staying up late at night on the computer, blah, 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 blah. So anyway, she waltzes in one time, right? And he's having a little ERP session, like on the computer with this other dude, right? It wasn't the Final Fantasy ERP one. No, that was a different one. So he's having this little ERP session with like another dude. And I'm like, oh. And I'm like, huh. So she's like, hey, listen, I thought that, you know, because she's like, you know, it's so like, I was like, huh. And I was like, so she's like, oh, he's straight. And he still says he's straight. And I'm like, uh-huh. And I'm like, and she was like, he says he's straight. It's just like it's a wish fulfillment thing. And I'm like, uh-huh. And I'm like, she's like, we have like 3 kids together. And I'm like, uh-huh. And it's like, oh, he asked if I'd be comfortable if he went on vacation with some of the people he met in this Discord server where they all ERP together. And I was like, and she was like, I'm not open to like anything but monogamy. And I was like, and I was like, honey, I'm gonna spare you some fucking time. Get a divorce. Just get a fucking divorce. I'm gonna spare you some fucking time and some effort. Just get a fucking divorce. I can see the way the wind is blowing, hun. You can see the way the wind is blowing. Just either way, he ERP'd behind your back. And now he's going to your face and asking like to go on an innocent vacation with someone from the ERP. So, nah, honey, go, run, get out of there. Like, hell, take the kids and go. I was like, I could understand, but it was that thing where it's like, they want to be super monogamous. And also he was like doing it behind her back. I was like, just waltz. Innocent, nah, no, there's nothing innocent there, right? An innocent trip. An innocent little trip. An innocent little gaycation. What happens on gaycation stays on gaycation, right? What happens on gaycation? Also, the teddy bear looks a little evil. I'm sorry for that, by the way. I'm not feeling. Sweet Suga, I'm sorry for that. Your teddy bear looks somewhat evil, but like, you know, the Chibi Netherling looks really sweet though, with like the bigger head, with like the little look. I think that's cool. Maybe we can do like something. And also Eros, Club Netherbrand's resident frog. Ribbit. Happy 3 months. Having a little snack break before I continue my origami art project for school. Big love to you in the Netherlings. Hey boy, thank you Eros. Much love to you, darling. You giant fucking sweetie. Let's go. You know, let's add like a second layer to the cloud. Maybe it'll be like better if we add a second layer to the cloud. Then what we can do is we can like do that and then take this. Decadissa. Decadato. Boom. Yeah, that looks a bit fuller. What was the end result of the gaycation? The wife got divorced. Yeah, the wife got divorced. I don't actually know the end. I actually don't know the end result of the gaycation, right? Yippee, thank you, Sandy. I'm glad you're happy with it. Thank you, darling. I don't know what the end result of the gaycation was. Let's call this Nether Bear. I feel like I would have to divorce. Okay. Deadass. My like red flag, which is just like time to my relationship killer in my mind, right? I'm gonna give Incubus relationship advice. Let me have a little sip of my coffee. My relationship killer in my mind always is cheating. That's my relationship killer. That's like the way to shoot it dead, right? That is like taking Lenny to go look at the rabbits, right? Because like in my mind, that's like a thing where it should be for everyone. Yeah, but some people don't like. It should be for everyone, but some people believe in second chances, right? And that's one of those things that I don't think you can give second chances for. I am like, that is one of the things that I am like a bajillion percent like a believer in. That is something that you can't know when you wanted to throttle fix, Zanny. Yeah, exactly. Because like the thing is, it puts whoever is on the receiving end of cheating in a really shit situation. Could you draw? We think, oh, Netherlings are superheroes and vigilantes. Oh, I like that. Okay. But like it puts whoever's on the receiving end of the cheating in a really shitty situation, right? Because if you get cheated on, right? One, your trust is like the trust is completely shattered, right? Completely gone. Gone. There's like there is probably very little to like, but it's just completely fucked, right? So then on the flip side though, you end up, if you turn around and like, you know, you're doing the whole, I'm sorry, it was, I didn't mean it, like a bunch of bullshit tears and all that. Like, I ain't got time for that. Like, I don't know about you, but I don't have time for that. Either way, right? If you turn around and like hit someone with all the bullshit tears and well, I didn't mean it, it puts them in an impossible position. Because pretty much, right, if you turn around then and if someone's cheated, you turn around and forgive them, right? Which bullshit, by the way, right? Then suddenly what you've done is you've shown that this is an act that they can do and it can be forgiven. So it gives them permission to do it again, right? And if they've done it once, they'll do it again. If they've done it twice, you know, and then it just keeps on going, right? And then, oh, well, you know, it's the whole thing. There's no going back. I've been cheated on and then it's over. No going back. Simple fact, right? But then it's like, you know, you forgive them. They're like, oh, it's okay. And yeah, you know, they'll put in the effort to like make everything better and be better for like a week or 2 weeks or 3 weeks. But then suddenly it's going to be, well, you know, it was forgiven once. And that's just a really quick way to becoming a doormat. That's why I wanted to fucking throttle fix Annie. I'm like, you would never behave. If you forgive them, they think they can get away with it. Exactly. But I think so much of it comes from like the fear of being without that person that like so much of it is like fear motivated, you know? Okay. This is going to be... Wait a minute. We don't have to give eye holes for the mask because Netherlings don't have eyes. Wait a minute. Wait a minute. That's genius. Yeah, oops, I slipped and fell and cheated again. Right? Because it's that. Like, if you want to videos about humor, boost his ego. Oh, brah. Like, that's the thing. Girl, you've been drawing us with eyes the entire time? Yeah, well, you don't have eyes when it suits me, and you do have eyes when it suits me. So now we can drop this. Yeah. Perfect. We don't have eyes when it's funny. Exactly. Yeah. There we go. Right. And then what we'll do is we'll give the little purple horns. There. And... do I just make you guys ultra muscular? Oh god, no, not more Jerry's. Not more Jerry's. Oh, you know what? We'll do it like this. So I can avoid having to draw a well-defined body if I do it like this, right? Here. I think I do have to give, like, little eye holes. I think I have to give little eye holes for this one. But, like, I like you without eye holes. It's with Jerry under there. Right.
We are all Jerry.
There we go. We got a little Batman Netherling, right? We got like a little Batman Netherling because we got like the little cape closed. Batman voice.
Where is Daddy? Where is he? Where is he? Where is he?
Eye holes where it gives latex dungeon. So true. So very true. Although, if we just take off the eye holes. Wait a minute. We could do, if we just take off the eye holes and instead just put some spikes around that part of the face where the eyes would be, it would be the Batman who laughs, right? If they didn't proceed to overuse him so much he ended up in Fortnite. And Cloudiness, thank you for the super Cloudiness. You big heckin' sweetie. Mwah. Oh, goodness. Zanny, could you draw a cabbage Netherling, please? Of course, of course. My goodness. That'll have to go on the docket for next time, though. We are just getting ready to begin closing up shop, Cloudiness. I hope you don't mind. I hope you don't mind, sweetie. But like, but that will definitely go on the docket for the next one. The next stream is going to be our last drinking and drawing stream. So I'm just doing like a few more of these. I have to rest up and go to the shops before they close because I forgot to get food before. I got food, but I didn't defrost it, which is so fucking stupid of me. Because like, you know, why would I do that? Why would I do that? I am very soups material. Okay, so like, deadass, the Batman who... Oh, sure, the cabbage was happy to meet you, he said. Oh, that's so good, Cloudiness. Also, I had a little peek in Broski's stream. I think I perceived you there. Take one of those. Oh, the cabbage was happy. Good. Good. The cabbage was very lovely to meet. The cabbage was very, very lovely to meet. Goodness. But yeah, no. I think that like the Batman Who Laughs got so overused by DC because they had a new intellectual IP that was actually doing well for once, and like it ripped them apart, which is like typical thing, right? And it was like, oh, how dark and edgy can we get? Because Dark Knight's Metal was like such a it was a good thing at the time, right? It was a good thing at the time. However, DC has this horrible habit of being like, how can we take this good IP and make it increasingly edgy? Like, they take a mature adult IP, like, you know, the Dark Knight's Metal storyline, and they just make it progressively edgier and edgier to the point where, like, it was kind of painful to read. Like, for those who don't know, the Dark Knight's Metal was essentially, right, Batmans from alternate timelines that did different things the night that his parents died, right? So there was like one Batman from one timeline who actually, like, you know, when he was a child, picked up the gun and shot the robber who robbed his parents after his parents were shot, and like did that. And like after that, he became like a pro-killing Batman. And then on like another one, it was like a Batman who instead of like training to become Batman, ended up going down like a science route and ended up becoming like the Flash. And then there was another one who like on like another route ended up like going into like magic and all of that, right? And it appealed to me, right? Because it was like, oh, this is cool. This is a concept that like hasn't really been done before, right? And you know, it could be like really cool. And then there was the Batman Who Laughed, who was pretty much just regular, kind of regular Batman who got infected with like it's to give you the ultra stupid baby version. Literally just Batman if he became the Joker, which is like, oh, okay, cool. Like, it was a decent concept, right? But they used it and it had a breath of fresh life to it and it was cool, but they did it so fucking much over. Like, when I say they overused, like, Joker Batman, they overused him to the point where he's a Fortnite skin now. He's literally a Fortnite skin. You can buy the Batman Who Laughs in the Fortnite store. That's how overused this one particular jelly is, right? This one particular dude got so overused, he's a Fortnite skin now. Which, like, I don't even know how, like, if I become a Fortnite skin, you have full permission to kill me. Put me down. Save yourself, I'll hold them back. Like, yeah. If I hit the point of being a Fortnite skin, you're allowed to kill me. Nah, that doesn't quite work. You know what? We will... I could never, become a Fortnite skin or kill me? But both are valid. You can get Nick to kill me. I feel like Nick would kill me. I feel like Nick could kill me. Out of all of my friends, I think Nick is the one who I'd have my money on to be able to kill me. That sounds really fucked up, but I feel like Nick could kill me. Like, I think Nick has the possibility. I think if you were going to ask one of my friends to kill me, it would be Nick. I feel like he could do it, you know? Like, hey, and Bintron, thank you for the 1 year. Happy 1 year of Loki being made fun of for always misspelling by none other than the mean dyslexic Incubus. Love you, Zanny. Oh, no. Oh, no. Yo, okay. I'm not a mean dyslexic Incubus. I'm just a bitch. I'm just a bitch. Okay, isn't he jacked? Okay, he is jacked, but so's Rhysar. But I don't think Rhysar could kill me. I think if push came to shove, and Rhysar was like, had the option, I don't think he could go through with it, you know? I just looked up the Batman Who Laughs, and so I could get a visual, and he is creepy as fuck. I'm scared. Right? Like, he was designed to be like the scary Batman, like scarier Batman, but like, yeah. Ravelum Civil War. And no, that's just what happens when Gen 3 turns up. Then there's Civil War. Then there's too many of us. You know what? We'll give you... We won't do like the whole body, but this is going to be cute as shit. Little green tie. Do. Yeah, there we go. And then... There we go. And then we'll draw a regular Netherling body. And this is Netherling Riddler. Perfect. The Polycubus grows stronger. You're just saying that because the angel's going to be there. It's an odd number again. It's time for a new guy to get excluded from ships. It's an odd... Right? Well, I don't know, though. It's literally just going to be like whoever's left over ends up with Zanny. I don't know. Well, I don't know, actually. No, Angel's already there. Yeah. I'm very I'm not going to say anything. I ain't gonna say shit. 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 You are literally getting marketed with the angel to be friends. Well, yeah, they've literally already said like, oh, we'd love that to do it. And I'm like, yeah. No. Hush before you get in trouble. Right, on a totally unrelated note, I loved going clothes shopping in Japan when I was there. It was really cool. Very, very, very cool. Very, very cool. Loved doing that. That was very cool. You know, just, you know. Is that a pickle? It's the Riddler. There we go. It's the Riddler! The pickling. Oh, Cabbage and me agreeing. Oh heck, thank you for the silver. Cloudiness. Cabbage and me agreeing it's a good thing to be called a bitch by Zanny. Zanny was also the first to call me that, which is good, because it makes the word good coming from Zanny. Oh, yeah, no. Like, I mean bitch in, like, the most positive way. Like, if I call you a bitch in chat, like, I'm a bitch. I'm a bitch. I am a rampaging bitch. I am, like, the biggest bitch that you will ever meet, right? But do you know why I'm a bitch? Do you know why? Do you know for why I am a bitch? I stand up for what I believe in. I don't get pushed around. I take care of the people who I give a fuck about. I'm not down to be intimidated. No one can get in my way. I run my shit. I know what I own, and I'm willing to fucking take a chunk out of someone who's mean to me, right? That is it. Far as I'm concerned, call me a bitch as much as you want. It is a compliment because of the fact that, like, oh, I'm a bitch? Yeah, I will fucking have you. Like, don't try me. Don't fucking try me, right? Right, exactly. Like, you don't get called a bitch by me unless, like, it is king shit. Like, Lamau Wild, the snaps are proving things. Your curtain rotting in a full side. Right, but, like, no, you can't turn around and be like, oh, like, oh, how do I put it? Okay, what's the last one? We got Batman, the Riddler. I don't want to do Joker because that's like a thing, right? But like, I only get called a bitch for having boundaries. Lamau, God forbid a woman do anything. I mean, a woman have boundaries? That's crazy. Poison Ivy Netherling. That's actually a great idea. That's crazy. No, yeah. I saw that one time in the Hunger Games. Boo. All right, Katniss Everdeen. My days. Misogyny Brand is it? I feel like Misogyny Brand would have like an American accent. Let me try it. Let me try saying that. Doing it for yourself. Okay, Katniss Everdeen. Very nice. Yeah, no, that's misogyny. Oh, yeah, no. America Brand hates women. Oh, God. Nope. America Brand sounds like a guy in, like, the corporate setting who works in, like, marketing. He works in a marketing firm. He's been there for like 15 years, ever since he was there. His father grandfathered him into the company, so he's like higher than he should be. He's like in his, like you know, I know that man. Some YouTuber who thinks he's funny voice. Definitely works in New York as a marketing nepo baby, right? Sounds like a Chad. Was on the sports team. Was the benched quarterback for his sports team because his father bought the university or the college a new library. Listen, I give to charity all the time. It looks really good on my taxes. Looks phenomenal on my taxes. Hey, listen. Oh, good. Right. All right, this is going to be Poison Ivy. So we're going to give you, like, the classic, like, red lipstick of Poison Ivy. She's like, that's very red. But you know what? That's fine. Oh, God, this is turning into the Joker. That's the wrong type of red. Oh, well, you know what? We could have Joker Ling. Hmm. Actually, who has a mouth? This isn't. Who has the bloody mouth in? Oh. Oh, no, that's too obscure a character. That's way too obscure a character. That's way too obscure a character. I can't do that for like this lineup. That's way too obscure. That's crazy obscure. I can't go with like that obscure a character. That's like, no, there's like a line with how obscure. Show your nerd. Okay, fine. Fuck you all. Okay, I'm going to be very obscure with my DC characters. Okay, fuck you. We're doing Etregan for the last Netherling. Okay, because fuck everything. This is going to be Etregan. Because he is an underused fucking classic, and it's a shame that only Batman and Constantine go up against him. All right, rise the former man, rise the demon Etregan. All right, we love Etregan. Fuck Etregan. He's fucking awesome. All right, with like, because it's a shame that, yeah, Jason Blood. There we go. Honey Bun, you are so based. The Warlock patron of DC, right? Fucking Jason Blood. Can I just say they did Jason Blood so fucking dirty in the Arkhamverse as well. They did Jason Blood okay, nerd out time. Fuck it. We're near the end of the stream. Nerd out time. They did Jason Blood so dirty in the Arkhamverse, like disgustingly dirty. They literally just made him a random cult leader and was like, oh, he's a cult guy because he likes cults. Because he does the weird like blood worship thing. No. They did him so fucking dirty. They did him obscenely dirty, right? Like obscenely dirty in the Arkhamverse, which is a shame because the Arkhamverse low-key became like the definitive like version of DC that people now know in pop culture, which is like good on one hand because it did so many characters right, and then it did so many characters wrong. And it's one of those times where I'm gonna be the fucking mean person and say it. I'm gonna be the mean person and say it. The comics aren't really where you want to get your main source of DC stuff from anymore. I mean, Etregan from the Timverse, but he's so cool. Fair, based, still fucking based. You're fucking based. You're fucking based. Also, I'm sorry, I keep saying Hun and Honey Bun. I try to turn it down online because I actually don't know the people I'm talking to, but don't ever mind about calling me that. I don't give a fuck. Call me whatever the fuck you want. I love it. Like, go for it. Like, call me whatever the hell you want. I'm more than good with it. You're saying this to the man who calls everyone darling. I am literally like a darling slut. I call everyone here darling. Everyone has been referred to here by me as darling multiple times, right? Right? Which would be fine because I'm pretty, and if I wasn't pretty, it would be sexual harassment. So based. What did I just rejoin? NGL, I'm weak to darling.
It was lovely seeing you today, darling.
You killed them, Zander. Okay, reports did come out that people had left my meet and greets and looked in a state of shock. Okay, why did that one hit? Shout out the poor Netherlings who came in a state at like having a normal day and then left and needed... I don't know who the Netherling was that needed their friend to hold them afterwards, but I hope you're okay. I hope you're okay. Netherling that needed your friend to look after you afterwards, I hope you're okay out there. I hope you're doing all right. I'm sorry. Okay, Netherling getting turned into a baby demon in Justice League Unlimited took me out. He's so cute. Etregan was so good when they used him right. It's a shame that they use him right so rarely. That's the big shame of Etregan, I think. He's very cool, but they barely ever use him correctly. And like, when he does get used correctly, it's usually with Constantine. And the problem is that Constantine doesn't have the same following as like Batman. And it's like whenever they use him with Batman, they use him wrong. But then whenever they use him with Constantine, they use him mostly right. So like, it became a whole thing where, because of the fact that like Batman's the more popular IP, naturally, like, you know, the version that most people got was wrong, and I don't like that. If I want my character there in his stupid little silly red shorts, then I want him to be all right, you know. Here we go. What did you do? Should I avoid meet and greets like the plague? I don't know what I did. All I know is that there was. I'm sorry, Netherling, that some of y'all at the meet and greet saw them, but there was a Netherling that needed to be comforted by their friend afterwards because like they were having and I was like, are they okay? I was like, they good. I was like, I'm sorry. I didn't mean it. To be fair though, I did accidentally say anime impulse at one point, and I think I died inside. I accidentally said, oh, thank you for coming to Anime Impulse. And I'm like, they're like, it's Expo's, Annie. And I'm like, oopsie. 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 There I go. Again. The meet and greet was absolutely lovely, despite the casualties. Sacrifices must be made. Sacrifices must be made. You know you're doing too much in a week when... Okay, maybe. I will admit, I'm kind of like aware of the fact that I have been burning pretty bright lately. I've definitely been kind of made aware of that a little bit recently. Someone's made me aware of that recently, and like... I've been doing a lot, and it's not because of the fact that I feel obligated to do a lot for all of you guys, but it's because I want to. And like, to be honest, it's kind of selfish. It's mostly for me, but like, you get what I mean. I'm looking forward to the next like little bit where we can like wind down and chill, you know? Like, there's nothing crazy huge happening in the next couple of months, which is nice. You've been a busy piece, okay, to dial it back. Dial it back? No, listen, I said I've been busy, not that I'm, like, dying. Dial it back. Okay, yeah, sure. You know what? Yeah, dial it back. Netherlings, when I dial it back, that's when you know I'm like terminally ill. Like, like, oh yeah, let me dial it back. Yeah, no. Xander dialing it back is like a sign that he's dying. Okay, he's either dying or he's been like shadow suspended. That's it. That's like that's it. Those are the two options. All right, dial it back. Yeah. Dial it back. Dial it back. What could I say? Also, Cloudiness, thank you for the super. I adopted a little Zanpape and stumbled into the FSP panel at halftime. It was a day. Well, hell, I'm really glad that you did stop by. It was really cool. And thank you. Like, heck. I believe you're a Netherling. You're an adorable little Netherling. So I hope that you had a good time. And if you're not a Netherling, then well, we'll have to see what we can do about that. We'll have to see what we can do. We'll see. We'll see. We'll see. Just stay where you are. I'm rapidly approaching your location. All right. Teehee. I hope this is right. It silently closes door. Silently closes door. Wait. Wait. Gotta give him the fangies. Etregan. That's Etregan, by the way. Who you might not know, but he's kind of like a warlock daddy. But he's not like Trigon. He's kind of goofy. But like, he's not like goofy. He's like kind of... There are no doors in Club Netherbrand. There are no doors in Ba Sing Se. There are no doors. All right. Let's head back over to my little silly room. Come on, get over here, Netherlings. Come on. God, we'll save this and head this way. And then what we'll do is we'll go here, and I'm not showing you my display anymore, so I can drop a save. All right, wonderful. All right, Netherlings. All right, gather around, my little jellies. All right, gamers. I hope you all had a fucking lovely time with all of this. Hell, this was really, really lovely to me. Of course, drinking and drawing is one of my favorite types of streams. The next drinking and drawing stream will be the last one before we take a little break from it. And heck, this has just been fucking phenomenal. So thank you all so very much. Of course, I will be back in, what, 1, 2, 3, and 3 hours, 20 minutes to do Raft with Haka, Vane, and Haka, and Vane, and Haka, and Vane. And Vane and Haka. So we're doing an Unholy Trinity Raft collab. I would love to see each and every one of you there. Please do swing by. It's Unholy Trinity. So, hell, it's the 3 of us. What can I say? It's our first collab together since the Choose Me release party. So, heck. I'm interested to see how many bite marks I can leave over Haka's hips. So, you know, let's go. And I'm interested to see what methods Vane is willing to go to stop me. So, thank you all for coming out. Thank you for the incredible support. And of course, until the next, I've been Zander Netherbrand. You've been my dear, sweet, wonderful, charming, fantastic, lovable, adorable Netherlings. And I'll see you all far sooner than you think. So until the next, please stay comfy, stay cozy, and sleep tight, okay? With that, bye-bye for now. All right, get on out of here, Netherlings. I'm gonna repost my waiting room as well. In the meanwhile, I'm gonna go repost shit. All right, get on out of here. Shoot. Go. Get. Go. Bye bye. See ya. All right, nah. I'll see you soon. I'll see you really soon. Sooner than you think, so I can bite you, take a chunk out of you. There's no getting away from me. You love it. You fucking love it. All right, get out of here, sweetie. Oh, goodness. With that, bye-bye.